Welcome back to Half Dice, the most half-assed D&D party you will ever have the pleasure to meet on Twitch. Alright, so if you guys want to know all the characters' details and bios, it's all linked below. We'll get the map out as soon as possible. Anyway, you guys don't care about that. Not yet, anyway. Well, last time on our adventure, our adventurers met in Port Tanar, and they were supposed to squash a goblin rebellion that was happening in the ogre's land. They decided they were ambushed by one of the goblins' leader, and they basically said, "Hey, you got to blow up the dire hole, or we'll kill you." So they decided to blow up dire hole instead of
switched allegiances.
Yeah, they switched allegiances mid-flight. And so they were able to fight their way into the sewers of Dire Hold. They just got done killing 2 ogres, and their mission is to get as much loot and booty from Dire Hold and blow the whole thing up sky high. And they are
children and all.
Yeah, children and all, everybody.
Ogre children, that is. Ogre children that eat other races.
And also 2 goblins, Todd and Simon, are also accompanying them.
This is true, and they've got massive loads of TNT. Let's go!
Okay. So, you guys just got done killing the 2 ogres. You see a staircase going upwards. You notice further back from the staircase, there's a waterfall going into the slime-ridden sewer water, and that water looks pretty fresh and clean. You notice Simon and Todd behind you. They're super excited. They're like, "Wow, I can't wait to blow this up." At least Todd says that. Simon's a little bit more reserved. He's a little bit quieter. He has some gray gruff around his goblin chin, so he seems to be a little bit older, maybe slightly wiser than Todd and Fezzik, who you left behind at the entrance to guard.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
If he's a good listener.
Yeah. So as you guys are at the stairwell, you notice that there's just a circular stair that keeps going up and up and up.
Does the tunnel continue in the direction we were going at all?
No, it just all leads to the stairwell.
Okay, that's it.
So I want to ask Simon and Todd. Simon, Todd, is this what you guys remember from before? Did we just climb this there and the well's at the top?
And Simon nods his head.
Very quiet, Simon. Okay, let's go.
Simon, if you were here before, do you know what is at the top? What can we expect?
There is a cascading waterfall of their clean water, and there's a rope that we'd have to climb to exit outside of the well. Unfortunately, I
was going to say, Simon's got a radio voice for a goblin.
Unfortunately, he's supposed to be grizzled and a little bit of a veteran. Unfortunately, last time they apprehended us as soon as we popped our heads outside of the well. But there seems to be a couple of tunnels midway up the well shaft. And we think we might be able to use that this time.
Oh, I'm glad for the information. Thank you so much. Before we charge in that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we go?
Yes. I don't think I can climb a rope, though, so we definitely should take these tunnels.
Oh, the treasures that await for me at the top.
He can climb a rope for sure, though. Remember, we're just sending him up to like...
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So
All right.
let's start climbing, find that well?
Yeah.
Climbing.
Cool. So you guys are... you guys are climbing up the staircase. You see, it's very, very slippery. There's a lot of kind of running water that's kind of like trickling down the...
Clean or dirty?
Clean water.
Okay.
You still stink, though, Cordelia.
I am taking bits and cleaning myself off.
It's a little bit slippery, so everybody roll a dexterity check.
And I'd like to be stealthy right now.
Oh, okay. 4?
Oh, man.
9.
Okay.
3.
Okay.
15.
Okay.
That's
Who's in front?
Me.
Okay. So
Am I second?
Yeah.
Yeah.
you guys are halfway up the stairs. You can hear running water, and everything's going along. The goblins are being very, very quiet. Everything's going really good, and Rhogar ends up slipping
Rhogar.
and falling, and ends up pushing Elseisha as well.
Oh gosh.
And they slip about 3 stairs down, not too fall, not, but it's a mess. It's a mess. So they get back up. Everything's okay. The goblins didn't drop their TNT or anything like that. They didn't drop their TNT. Everything's good.
Would you be
Off my
careful?
face.
I'm trying. It's slippery.
I think we all need to be very careful and stealthy.
Stealthy.
Yes.
Oh,
Stealthy.
stealthy. Quiet.
Okay. So you guys are going up the stairwell. You end up at the top of the stairwell. You can see a water canal, and it's full of water, and you can see where and it's all clean water, very pristine water. You see a little bit of drumsticks from when some asshole ogre dumped his meat in there for some reason.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you meant like.
No. It's
I
like
thought
a
you meant
chicken
ice
jump.
cream.
Oh, okay.
I knew you
Yeah.
meant chicken drumsticks.
Anyway, so
Probably
and
human drumsticks.
and it's falling into
Goblin.
a waterfall into the sewer.
Goblin femur.
So there's a smooth little path. This doesn't look guarded at all, and you guys continue onto the path. It's kind of the water's kind of overflowing into the path. So everybody be careful. Be on high alert and all of that
Walk
stuff.
slowly.
Yeah,
We're not to the well yet, though.
you're not to the well yet. You're in this canal.
Okay.
Can we see signs of the well? Do we know which direction to go in?
You can only go straight ahead, or you can swim across the canal and go on the other side if you'd like.
I say we just keep going straight ahead.
I think
Straight
so.
ahead sounds better. I don't want to go over a waterfall right now.
So Simon behind you says, "Yes, this is definitely the way where we went last time. We're all good. Just keep on going straight. You should see the rope, and you can see the tunnel as well.
And we get to do the boom bang.
And we get to do the boom."
All right, let's keep going.
So as you guys continue on, you can hear soft screaming noises on way further down the tunnel.
Soft screens.
Just slightly, just slightly. You don't know if it's in pleasure or pain.
Oh my
It's just noises at the moment. And you guys continue on,
Soft screaming, also known as moaning.
and you guys see light coming down into the canal. You see a rope with a bucket coming down to the canal.
Cyphrus?
And next to the rope, you see a tunnel of stairways going up, and you're not quite sure where that goes. And Simon points out, "That's where we went out last time, and this is where I think we should go this time.
The
Why
tunnels.
would you choose the harder route the first time and not the easy one?
We thought it'd be a quick and easy exit. I'm not a strategist, okay?"
Oh man. Well,
So do we go up? So is it just like a well? And
Do
then
we
a
hear more
bucket?
noise coming from?
Yeah,
up
you
the
can
wall?
you can hear screams at this point from
screams.
up on top of the well.
Like
A
shouting?
child shouting.
It sounds like it sounds like
Torture.
men screaming.
Men?
Screaming or shouting.
Yeah,
like
like-
that?
like in pain.
Oh, okay.
Well, if
That's,
someone's being tortured, that's not good. It's probably Fezzik that we left behind. So maybe we should
Oh.
hurry.
maybe Cypher should run up the stairs and investigate real quick since you're the quickest.
Do we know where the
And
stairs
stealth.
go this time?
Mm-mm.
No,
No.
nobody knows.
All right.
We'll wait here.
We'll wait here.
All
Guard
Cyphrus will
the
do fine.
back.
All right. Can I enter stealth?
Yeah.
All right. And I start. Yeah, I walk up the stairs. I'll see.
Walk.
Yeah, I
I
slowly
go, Cypher,
creep.
hurry up.
No, I walk up the stairs cautiously, and I say to my team, if I'm not back in 5 minutes, just wait longer. And so I'm walking up the stairs.
Okay, so you're walking upstairs, going to roll a stealth check. Okay,
21.
awesome.
21.
So you scurry up the stairs as fast as your little legs can take you, and it's a far trek. You keep
Oh, wow.
climbing up, and it's you almost feel like it's as tall as the well. So you're getting pretty much, and
I'm not good enough for this.
you're climbing and climbing and climbing, and they're big steps because these are big ogres. So you're hopping along.
What can a Rhogar do this?
And you get to a really, really narrow entrance. Probably can fit a goblin pretty comfortably. And you wonder about the design of the stairs because obviously an ogre couldn't fit in there, but you shrug your hands and you're very comfortable. It can fit somebody who's 5 foot very easily, but 6 foot they have to cram.
Yeah.
So you go into this tunnel and you can see that there's a gap, and you can see like there's this is almost like a trash can where they throw a lot of their bones and they throw a lot of just disgusting stuff into that.
Does it stink?
And it does stink. It does stink pretty bad. The ogres are not very sanitary, but you notice as you peer into the slits of this tunnel that it's a great hall. There's a lot of obsidian pillars. You see a lot of tusks. Some of them are pure ivory. Some of them are pure gold.
I must be getting close.
And you notice you notice a huge throne where this giant is. He's got to be at least like 10 feet tall. He has almost a pelt of a red dragon on him, and he's blue, and he has a one eye, and it seems like his other 2 eyes were cut out.
Ugh.
This is a person, right?
This is an ogre. This is
an ogre. I
Yeah.
can see him from the tunnel.
Yeah. Well, no,
I know,
it's a
from the
small slit from the
Yeah.
slit where they throw away their trash.
Wow.
Yeah, so you're seeing all this, and it's this giant hall, and you can see this ogre standing on this or sitting on this throne, kind of toss something aside, kind of at least 10 feet near you, and you can see kind of like an elven head just like shoot across in basically the trash can, and
This
it
is
lands
an elf.
about 10 feet
Oh my
away from you.
goodness.
Then you notice Rhogar, the guy that hired you guys. You can see a lot of dead blonde elves just kind of like scattered across the throne room. You can see a couple of the ogre guards. They're having a jovial old time. But you notice something very interesting about all the elves, that their back ribs seem to be torn up, and their
Okay.
spines seem to be taken out of them.
Ooh.
And you notice Rhogar, the ogre mage, he's kind of like, he has an elven prisoner kind of like tied up into a stump, and he's breaking each one of his back ribs, and he
Chris is
starts
silent.
handing like a liver to the ogre king, and you can hear the elven guy just screaming. And there's elven males, there's elven females, and you notice that there's like a line of 5 other elven captors going into another room. But there's a lot of ogres here. Everybody seems to be celebrating. They seem to be feasting on the elves. And then you hear what you presume is the warlord of Direhold kind of shout in a loud voice as he consumes the liver of this elf. He's like, "Oh, I love these elven delicacies. It's not every day that we capture a whole bunch of elves to satisfy my throng." And all the ogres start cheering and chanting.
Poor elves.
And yeah, it's basically a party going on.
I whisper to
And
myself.
you also notice that the well is very much, if you were to pop your head out of the well, you would definitely be seen by the rest of these ogres.
Okay. I whisper to myself, I would not want to be an elf at a time like this.
And you notice that the trash corridor, let's call it the trash tunnel, keeps going and going and going. It goes for really, and kind of like turns off to the left,
All right.
further ahead.
I want to proceed ahead.
You want to proceed ahead?
Mhm.
Okay.
How long has it been?
It's been 10 minutes at this point.
Guys, I'm getting kind of worried.
I am too.
He's been gone 10 minutes and he hasn't
I still
come
proceed
back
ahead.
yet.
Okay, you still proceed ahead?
Do you guys think we should start going up the
I think so.
stairs?
I think we should.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, so you guys start proceeding up the stairs. You guys have a much easier time climbing up the stairs, and you guys get to the hall or the trash tunnel. I'm just gonna call it the trash tunnel.
Okay.
And you're able to see Cyphrus turn left at the corner, and you're able to hear this throng of screams and just laughter.
Do we see
across
in the
you
slots
guys.
as well the same thing? The same.
Yeah,
scene?
if you guys go into the tunnel.
Can we fit into the tunnel?
Yes, you have to scrunch yourself.
I'm pretty tall too, so I probably am also bent over.
Okay.
Okay.
I can go first if that works. I know you guys have to.
I'm a little claustrophobic, so that would be appreciated.
All right.
I'd like to go last.
I think I should go first because you guys are very like your HP is very squishy, so I think I'll walk first.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Let's proceed then.
You guys basically hear everything that Cyphrus heard, and you notice that for some reason the ogres don't seem to value a lot of wealth except from these golden tusks. They have a lot of weaponry in the hall, but not a lot of treasure hold or anything like that. So this is obviously not the treasure room. It's definitely a throne room.
I'd like to whisper to them and say, so far not much treasure, and I don't know why we're risking our lives for this.
We're only risking our lives because they were going to kill us too.
But look at those poor elves. We do need to help them. I whisper as well.
I mean, we're
Those-
gonna blow this whole thing up, so we'll end their suffering.
Yes, they'll die as well.
Samson-esque.
This is barbaric.
Okay, so as you guys,
Did we catch up to him?
yes, you guys end up catching up to them.
What took you so long? Why did you never come back and get us?
It took me so long just getting up those steps. I had to make sure I had some useful piece of information to come back with. I'm sorry.
Fair enough.
I'm just
Cypress.
glad
We
you're
forgive
okay.
you.
Oh yeah. After seeing what happened to those elves, did you see that?
Yeah, we saw
Rhogar?
it. It was gross.
This is
They had no
terrible.
spines.
I
It's one of
hate
the
elves.
spines.
I
They
hate
were
elves, and I even
splitting
felt
the
bad.
ribs.
It was like, just chop their heads off like a decent person, you know?
Yeah, these ogres are very terrible
Sadistic.
people.
Yeah.
Did the goblins accompany us?
Yeah, they're still following you.
We'd be
And
doing
can we
good
fit
blowing
the
this up.
TNT through the tunnel with
Yeah,
us?
yeah, you can.
Let's keep going.
I think we should. Well, we wanted to destroy the throne room. The throne room is here. What if we set off the TNT and then pick up the gold and the chaos that follows?
Where are you thinking we're shooting the TNT through?
Does that have to be shot? It can take down this
It's
wall.
it's a rocket.
I thought it was just an explosive, like a sedentary one. All right. Well, let's continue then.
Okay. So you guys continue, and you guys turn left, and you definitely see a big kitchen at this point. You see these great big ogre chefs with white chef hats, and they seem to be stirring up things like delicacies and stuff like that. You
Delicacies.
You see a big ogre just slam a plate of just dead elven
Ugh.
entrails
Ugh.
and heads and stuff like that, and give it to the ogre chef,
How
which
does
makes you particularly queasy.
How does the smell not bother them? I don't understand.
I think it's
How do
like
they live
chicken
with
for
this?
us.
It's got to come through the walls when it's rotting in here. This is so disgusting.
And you
Also-
see one of the ogre chef kind of like lick his fingers
Okay.
as you say that.
How many are there in this kitchen?
There's two chefs.
Okay, so there's two chefs. We're basically the tunnel opens into the kitchen.
No.
Okay, so this
no,
is just
it just keeps going.
this is
Yeah.
another trash thing.
Yep.
So when you say that there are these trash slits, is it like can we access into the rooms or
You wouldn't be able to.
Okay.
Yeah.
so we can't shoot the rockets through them? or
It's
anything?
just enough where your eyes can see.
Okay.
Is it like
And a piece of
sewer,
trash
like if we
can
were
go.
inside the sewer
Yeah,
and we're
it-
looking through?
like a little grate,
Yep. It's
like-
basically like that. Yeah.
Pennywise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Question, DM. Just to clarify, do we have rockets or do we have explosives?
The goblins have rockets. You guys have like a box
So we could
of
set it
TNT.
I have a rocket on me too.
But if we set off the TNT in the tunnel,
We'll
then
be
the
blown
tunnel
up.
will probably collapse.
Oh, if we're in a safe spot.
Do you have an architectural knowledge?
Well, we could set off the TNT near the throne room, and then we could be farther down this trash chute, and then we could come back and we could storm it and take some of that gold.
What if it collapses the whole building?
Which is our goal, right?
That would be unfortunate.
Why don't we just see where this thing ends, and then we can always come back and try that if we need to. I'm also thinking, what if we just shot a rocket up the well?
We could shoot all of our dynamite up there.
What if
makes
the
sense.
whole thing collapses, the entire city collapses on us?
We'll run fast.
It took us a long time, many flights of stairs to get to that point. But anyway, let's continue.
Okay.
Cordelia has a point. After all those flights of stairs, I'm not gonna leave here empty-handed. I'm gonna get my hands on some treasure.
And then Simon kind of pipes up and he's like, well, we weren't actually sure there's a treasure room here. We assume there is. I would like there to be
Simon.
treasure as well. I'm in favor of that.
I glance at Simon. I just, Simon, why would you do this?
Just then, one of the ogre cooks kind of turns and is like, did you say that?
Duck, Cyphrus.
I'm ready. Keep going.
Okay. So you guys all keep going. Everybody roll a stealth check.
Oh gosh.
Group stuff, right?
Group stealth check.
ML. 5.
10.
8.
Nick, you're stealth
You're the
guy.
stealthy one.
Okay.
Which is
So
why I rolled the
8.
highest. Again.
Guys, I think we need to run.
Okay, so you guys start running, and the ogre chef says, "What is going on here?" And he closes both his eyes and he opens his big ogre eye and looks at the grate. I thought I heard some vermin over there. And you guys,
Does he see us?
he was not able to see you guys.
Thank goodness.
Because we ran.
Okay.
As you guys
Quick
ran.
reflex.
Good job. Cordelia.
But anyway, yes, make sure this is a stealth operation and nobody yell at anybody. All right. So as you guys,
Dude, if we hadn't run. Oh, what are they going to do to us? We're in a tunnel.
That's true. They can't
But
fit
they
down the
know the
grate.
entrances.
Oh, that's true.
unlike us.
Very good point.
anyway,
But
so,
none of us are elves, so...
I'd like to keep my eyes
what's the
open
worst
for
that
any
can
They'll still
like
kill
trap
us,
doors
dog.
in the roof
Yeah.
or in
No,
the
remember,
walls.
No,
any,
let's run.
no one
Any
but ogres
stones
are
that
allowed in
move.
here. They're only killing and eating the elves because that's who they caught. They'll kill and eat us too.
I know, but I'm saying we're not going to have our ribs torn apart.
I think
We
that's
don't
not
know
it.
that.
Why would you assume that?
And also, why would you prefer another method of death?
Why would I prefer another method of death over that? Because that isn't gruesome.
Yeah, but I don't want to die.
Let's keep
Neither
it.
do
So,
I.
so as you guys are just able to get away from that grate, you guys are able to turn another left corner, but you guys are able to hear what the ogre chef says. He's like, "Oh, it must be rats again, or maybe some goblins. We might have to call the fire bellies to incinerate the sewers again."
What?
Fire bellies?
DM, are there any like passages that split off, or is it just only one
It's
way?
only one way.
Okay.
Well, let's hustle.
Enough
Oh, yeah,
if
yeah.
Say like somebody with some kind of fire magic could probably incinerate.
Let's run
everything.
stealthily. Run.
Okay. Anyway.
Running.
Perhaps we
running.
should run around just to
He
see the
said
whole
May.
tunnel
He
and
said
go back.
May. They may
May,
have...
and then call them. It's
Call
late.
them.
It's night.
He's
Fire
cooking.
It's
bellies
going to
at
take
this
a while
hour.
at least. We'll be
Yeah,
long
fire
gone
bellies at this
before
hour.
that.
Let's
Yeah.
just all
Make
say
haste,
this in
let's go quick.
whispers,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
we're
Hustling,
looking
hustling.
for doors.
We're
Okay.
walking
So
speedily.
as you guys turn the corner, you are able to see where the kitchen door is. You're able to see a hallway that leads into the throne room, and you see at least 10 more elves kind of being lined up and
Through a grate or like.
in a hall. In a hall. But,
So we're-
but you can see it's through a grate. It's still through a grate.
But we have a door to the kitchen. We can get out.
There is no door. All
Still
of it
through the grate
is a
that we're
grate.
seeing.
Keep going.
Is this tunnel
Okay.
DM more like a
Is
circle?
everybody-
Do we perceive that it's like a circle around?
No,
or
it's
is it
only
just
gone in
straight?
one direction the whole time.
It's
Oh,
all
you
right.
said
It's
that's
like a
really
square
left.
so far.
But you said we
It's
went
been
left,
left.
correct?
Yes,
We've gone
Was
left
it a
twice.
sharp-
you've gone left twice. Yes.
Oh, okay.
But there was nothing behind us before, remember?
Okay. So everybody's running still?
Yes.
We're
Okay, so
walking
you guys are
speedily.
all hurrying out, and you're able to see kind of the entrance kind of gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and you guys see a door at the end to the left.
Cyphrus.
I do think
What?
Cyphrus would be
Is there a
best.
keyhole? Is there a visible keyhole or something?
There is not a visible keyhole. It's basically a big, just wooden door.
Can we tell
Alright.
from all the turns we take what room
But
this
there-
likely opens up into?
You did notice that through the hall, everybody was going towards the left into a room. So it seems like wherever the elves are coming out of is where you guys are at right now.
All right, gang.
Do we want to?
And
Rhogar,
you
would
do
you
notice a slit on the door where you can probably try to
Take a
unlock
little
it.
peek.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Question. I think that if we could get the elves out through here, that would be great. And also, if we can cause some sort of chaos, so everybody, the elves are free and everything's running around like crazy, and then they're chasing them.
We can blow it up.
Yes, yes. So let's free them and cause the chaos, and then if they die in the process, who cares?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Well, okay.
We're giving them a shot at freedom
If
and
they
liberty.
don't take it, that's their own fault.
Yeah, that's very
And
true.
freedom to retaliate against the ogres.
Let's do it.
Although it's unlikely they'll ever.
So Cyphrus,
Do anything.
would you like to peek through and see if you see anything?
All right.
Okay, so you notice that this is basically just a huge jail. There's a lot of cells all over the place. You can see all kinds of prisoners.
Subtlety.
Okay. Anyway, so no, there's no music or whoops.
There's no ogres?
There's no ogres.
There's no ogres?
There are ogres.
They don't know that yet.
But there is.
I'm just getting excited.
Okay.
There are a lot of cells. You can see just mostly elves at the moment. Mostly elves. You can see a lot of orcs. You can see some gnomes.
And you said
Are they
cells.
imprisoned?
They're imprisoned.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all. These are all cells. Especially on the gnomes, you can see one of them. His whole entire arm is bitten off.
Oh!
They
And-
love eating these little guys.
Alive. Well,
Yeah, it's
I'd like
crazy.
to look as well.
We're
so
a
I
good
see all the
snack.
same thing. I shove Cyphrus aside and look.
I shove Cordelia aside.
And you
I
notice
flip them
that
off.
I
that
peer
they're-
under everyone, and then I see.
Three
That-
Stooges.
you notice that the ogre jailers just packed off one of the last remaining elves into the train.
A train.
Train.
The train of elves.
Oh.
That's
lead-
leaving?
That lead into here.
Oh, wait, they're coming in.
They're coming out.
Yeah.
They're
They're
going,
going
out.
out.
of the
They're
throne room.
leaving.
So
Yeah,
does that
last
mean
one.
that the jailer's leaving too?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And there's remaining prisoners.
Yes. So you are able to see a couple of gnomes, dwarves, and at the very very end you see almost like a 10-year-old to 14-year-old elven girl. She has blonde hair. You notice that she has green eyes.
Why are you laughing?
What? Whichever. You're looking at me.
Because
And-
you're laughing.
What?
And you notice that both of her legs have been broken.
Oh my.
Broken but not eaten.
Well, that's still really painful.
And-
Stop
but-
smiling then.
But you guys are able to see that she looks eerily calm in this whole situation and looks very, very proud and resilient despite both of her legs being broken.
Okay, I'm gonna try to
That
open
was
the
my
door.
D20.
Okay.
Can you get that from me?
There's no ogres.
We don't know
So
that.
go ahead and roll a strength check.
Oh
He opens
my
the door. You don't want
gosh.
to lockpick it, assuming it's locked. Make some sounds. Okay.
Just straight up strength check.
Yeah.
15.
Okay.
There we
So
go.
you basically break open the door. But
Rhogar!
there's enough
Subtlety.
there's enough music in the room that you don't see any of the jailers come back in or anything like that.
Like the Great Hall is so loud. They're having a party.
But you
They're
do
feasting on elves.
you do notice that all the orcs and the dwarves and all the prisoners start screaming, "Help! You need to help us!"
Shh.
And they kind of all kind of quiet down. And you notice that the we'll say 12-year-old girl isn't even reacting to this. She just kind of looks at all of you guys with disdain, just whatever.
I look at disdain back at her.
I would like
And,
to
and
ask
she
her.
she kind of catches your eye and then she smiles and she just looks back.
Now you feel bad. I would like to ask her, what are you doing here in Elvish?
She's way far down, way
Yeah.
far down.
Okay, I'd like to go then and say, all right, we will let you out. But,
I assume the jailer's gonna come back soon.
yes.
And then the gnome gets up to, "I need to get out of here." And then he sees that you have goblins with him. He's like, "Who are you guys?"
None of your concern.
I would like to say, quickly, is there any way that we could shut this door that anyone knows so that these ogres don't come back? Because there's a door.
We are not
there's a door.
barricading ourselves in this
No,
prison.
no, 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 I say.
And then the gnome says, "Yeah, there's a couple of weapons that you can maybe barricade the door, and if you
Where are the
want,
weapons?
No,
Where are the
let's
weapons?
get the weapons and arm them.
Where are the weapons?
it's further down the hall. You go straight to where that girl is and turn to the right, and there's the armory."
All
Okay,
right,
I start
we
running.
I start trying to free
You
prisoners.
can talk to them
Cyphrus,
while we
help.
go get weapons for them, yeah?
Okay, sounds good.
Get them
Everybody,
riled up.
All right.
everybody, we need
We're
to
your
attack.
freedom people. We're gonna free you.
You
Revolution.
will
All right.
No, I'm
So,
like passionately
Is everybody
whispering.
in locked cells right now?
As I run
Everybody's
through.
in locked cells.
I'm
So
like, we're
I
your
assume I
saviors.
have
Get
to try
ready.
and
Okay.
I would like to say
pick
to
the
them,
locks, right?
most of you will not be able to fit the way we came through, so we must fight our way out, and we'll help defend you and arm you.
Okay. All right. You guys start running towards the armory, and
The armor is
I'm gonna
kept in the
stay
prison.
down.
you're staying with the dwarves and the.
Cyphrus, are you going to pick the locks of these cells so these people could be
I
free?
think that's what I have to do.
So I'll stay back with Cyphrus then.
Okay.
And
I would
gonna-
like to try picking the locks as well, even though I'm not as good as Cypher.
So I'm getting the weapons. How many
By
prisoners
himself?
are there?
There are about 10. 10, 11 plus a little girl.
Can I carry that many weapons by myself? 10 weapons.
Fine.
We'll see
I'll
what the
follow
strength check is.
behind
Yeah, I guess we'll
Rhogar.
see what
Fine,
the
I'll
swing
go
check
with him
is.
to help.
Okay.
I'll help you
All
carry
right, so
weapons.
3
Thanks,
people are leaving
Cordelia.
then.
I was confused why
I
you were
don't
going to try to
mind.
pick locks.
So the armory, is it like a full armory?
So
or is it
you're
just enough
leaving
for the
too?
one guard?
I'm gonna follow with them and I'm gonna go where the elven girl is and ask her information.
Okay. Oh, so you're running straight to the elven girl. Okay,
Yes.
so all three of you are running straight for the armory. Elseisha stops at the elven girl. What do you guys do?
We're running to
I
the
would like
armory.
to know, first of all, is it a full armory or is it just like to equip the couple guards?
We haven't
It-
seen it yet, have we?
Yeah, so you
Okay.
guys haven't seen it yet. All right, so you get to you both get into a door, and it does appear to be locked, but you're able to see through the bars because it's also barred. You can see that there's axes and maces and clubs, and it would probably be able to equip 20 ogre guards.
Okay. Do I think I can break the door open just by looking at it?
It's really reinforced
Okay.
with a lot of metal stuff, and it does have a lock on it.
I'd like to run and get Cyphrus.
Okay.
Cyphrus.
I'd like to try to open the lock in the meantime.
What?
Okay,
We need
go
you
ahead
to
and
pick a
roll
lock for the armory.
the
Okay.
locksmith thing.
We come with me?
Yeah, if you carry me on your back.
Okay.
Critical fail.
Okay, so, okay.
While Cordelia is trying to pick that lock, I'd like to go up to the elven girl and see if there's anything I can do to heal her.
Yes, give me 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, so as you try to unlock it, you notice a bird-like thing pop out of the grate and says, "Hi! What are you doing here? What are you doing here?"
I am on a mission from Rhogar.
And then it starts screaming, "Mission, mission, mission, mission!" And it starts flying. It starts trying to fly out to the door. And
I would like to shoot it with my firebolt.
Okay, go ahead and roll to see if you hit.
16.
Okay, you hit it.
And then I do damage.
It's a weird little bird. Why would it be there of all places?
Okay, and you
He
fry
thinks
it out
it's
of
because of the
this.
critical
And you
fail.
completely incinerate it.
Phew! Sorry about that.
Okay, and so you go up to the elven girl. You guys are still trying to get going towards the lock.
He's
right?
piggyback ride, and I'm running him back
to the
over
armory.
to the armory door.
Perfect. You pass Elseisha as she's talking to the elven girl.
Okay.
Good luck, Elseisha.
Thanks. So I'd like to take a look at her legs and see if there's anything I can do. And while I'd like to touch her and say in Elvish, who are you? What is your purpose here?
What's her purpose here?
What is she doing here?
Roll a charisma check.
What's my purpose?
Oh, the fact that you're
Just a question?
you're a property of the
Just chilling.
What is your purpose?
18.
18.
Ooh.
Oh!
So she says, "Oh, you speak our language."
Yes, I'm here to help you. Please tell me everything you know as quickly as you can.
She says, "Well, we were besieged on one of our elven settlements, and we are the captors that have come from that city." And and she kind of looks very like tearful. She's very, very sad. You can see it like a pendant, and there's a pretty big gem on the pendant. And she does present herself like if she's some kind of royal. And then she says, "Where are you from? Are you with the ogres?"
We are not with the ogres. My name is Elseisha. You seem like a very brave young lady. I like your necklace. And I'd like to, in the meantime, use my healing potion on her legs. Will that work to save them?
Oh no, okay.
Yeah, sure.
That'll heal the broken legs?
Probably not.
Because you would know that, right?
It will.
Well,
You'll have to like go in there and kind of like mend them. And
okay. Could I use my healing potion to do that? I mean, it's just a healing potion.
I have damage.
I do too.
You
Can I look at
you
her legs?
can't
Am I
can't
able
fit
to...
your legs in there, and she's so far back in the cell that
Oh,
you
you
would
can't-
have to crawl. You can't reach her.
Oh,
So
okay.
she'd have to set her bones,
Yes.
and then the healing potion would work.
Yes.
Ugh.
Oh, she'll heal her incorrectly.
Right, well,
You want to continue?
I don't
the
think I can get
conversation?
into her cell.
Okay, no, you can't. Not
Okay.
yet.
Are we to the
You
armory?
can go back to them.
You guys are at the armory.
All right, Cyphrus.
Ha!
Team Murder Koala.
I try lockpicking the door.
Okay, go ahead. Roll. Roll for sleight of hand or lockpicking.
Remember, you have double proficiency, bro.
Double proficiency.
And lockpicking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Because we
Is
need
it
it
for
right
sleight
now.
of hand or just dexterity?
It's
It's a lockpicking check, isn't it?
Is there a lock?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
just
well it's a
dexterity.
lockpicking check.
All right. 14.
You are able to unlock the first lock, and you know of the second lock that's under it, but it's going to take you a couple of more minutes of fiddling to get it done.
Okay. We can. Okay. That's fine.
So
That's cool.
Cypher says that you need a little bit more time.
Guys, I need just a little bit more time.
Okay, keep working on that. I'm gonna run back to the entrance that the ogres left from and just stand by the door, but like hidden so I can try to chop their heads off if they walk back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, booby trap it. Are there any platforms above the door that I could sneak onto above so I can attack like a hawk?
They're just you notice that there's a slight elevated ledge to the right of the door.
I'd like to climb up on that and just perch to
Perch
strike
yourself.
like a little gargoyle. I'm gonna down be like Link if anything walks through the door.
Oh yeah.
Yeah!
Okay.
That's a powerful
Sword
move.
out. Let's go.
All right, notice. Okay. You still need to take a couple more minutes to
Okay.
work on the lock.
I would like to stand there looking at the prisoners very awkwardly.
You're not by any prisoners.
Oh.
You're still by the door, correct? Or the
Oh, I
armory?
know. I went back to where everybody
Oh,
else
okay.
was. I thought.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
I'd like to stand there looking awkwardly at the prisoners.
So I would like to ask the elven girl what her name is, and then I would like to follow that by, do you know of any way that we could free all these people in here? Do you know if the ogres left any sort of keys or any way to open up your cells and free you?
And she says, "My name is Lyastra Fireside." And she says that your best shot to be able to open up all the cells is to break into the armory. And she says, which I presume you intelligent people are already doing that.
Yes.
Okay.
There's no sort of keys or anything left around here.
Well, it would probably be at the armory,
Okay.
which you guys are already trying to break into.
Okay.
I'd like to ask the gnome who I'm standing next to and say, what are they taking all the elves away for? Is there anything? Are they coming for you guys next?
They hate elves in particularly. So I was just unlucky. I got on the bad side of one of the ogres. Usually they just send us to the fighting pits.
What do they intend to do with you?
Send us to the fighting pits, I assume.
I see.
All right.
Are you guys going to free us anytime soon?
That's the plan.
I'm not
Well,
very good
sorry,
at
not there.
lockpicking.
Okay. And just then you are able to unlock
I hear
it.
the last click and I'm like, yes.
Okay. Awesome.
But before I don't open the door, I signal to Rhogar, because I'm assuming he's straight down the hall. I signal that I got it open. Big thumbs up.
I start sprinting.
Okay.
Teamwork to koala back together.
You guys have opened up the armory. You see a couple of cell keys. You see.
Those are important.
Can I toss the cell keys to Cyphrus and say, give these to Cordelia? Elseisha, start getting the prisoners unlocked.
All right.
Okay. And what else do I see, DM?
You see a lot of mallets. You see weapons galore for at least 20 people.
And can I just grab the appropriate weapons for the various races of people that I saw in the cells? Like whatever I think would be best for the different.
Sure. How many are you gonna get at a time?
You can make 2 trips.
10?
Roll a strength check.
Let me drop them.
You got it, Rhogar.
Ooh, 18.
Awesome. You're able to easily get all 10. and
Huzzah!
Run towards the cells.
So as they're freeing prisoners, I want to start arming them, but shushing them with whatever weapon will be most appropriate for them. So like the orcs, maybe something bigger. The gnome, maybe something even bigger.
Perfect.
You know, for comedic effect. But just,
I see opening up the cells.
That's perfect. Yeah. So you open up the elven girl's cell first. You open up, and then you start opening up the rest.
We all need to be quiet.
As soon as you open up the orc cells, you can see them just stamping their feet, and they're getting all pumped up. Yeah. And it goes. Oh. Okay. All right.
I would like to send messages to these 3 using my cantrips in succession and say we should let them all run out first and hang back, and then after they attack, we'll follow.
I'm like, I want to get in front of the orcs, kind of doing like the New Zealand Maori, like, what the hell?
And the orcs keep getting louder and louder and louder.
They're equipped, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so how many people of the prisoners are not equipped so far?
There's only basically all of them are equipped.
Okay, so
at
we
this point.
got everybody equipped.
And we're able to free the elven girl.
Yes,
She
yeah.
cannot walk.
The elven girl's free, but she can't walk yet.
Someone's gonna have to
Cordelia
weapon her.
speaks, Cordelia, does it go 2 ways with your
Yeah.
cantrips? That
Yes,
I
you guys
communicate
can all
back?
respond.
Oh, we can talk back?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so
I
I
want
want
to say
talk
penis back.
I want to talk
Okay.
back and say my partner is a bonehead sometimes.
Can I hear him
Alright.
say that?
I would like to say.
What?
No, I
Should
can't
heal
hear
this-
him, right?
Oh,
Should I heal
okay.
this
Sorry, my
princess?
bad.
What did you say?
We don't know if she's a princess. She seems like she is. Should I heal her?
Oh, I can't hear this.
No.
No.
Let's hold her for ransom.
For ransom? Surely it's going to be better if she could walk.
Someone can carry her. And then
Rhogar is not going to carry her, and I surely cannot.
we'll get one of the orcs.
If they're alive.
It's fine. I'm not concerned about it. It's not
Is
my...
this going from you to all of us? Because Elseisha only comes back to
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
So
I'm only
you're
sending it to Elseisha.
okay.
So you guys don't know this. All right. Let us get ready. Right?
And just then one of the dwarven kind of like looks at the orcs and is like, "I'm through with this rabble. Let's go!" and the orcs and the dwarves and even the gnome start screaming.
We're right behind you! And then I don't run behind them.
And they all burst out of the
20 of them?
There's only like
There's
12.
10.
There's like
Yeah.
10 to 12.
And we still have
How
our
we got
we still have our
12?
dynamite with us, correct?
Yes, everybody still has their
Hell
dynamite
yeah.
with
And
them.
we still
Then
have our two nuts. I told
I'm
them
thinking
the plan
though they're
too.
gonna get eaten
Actually,
and just.
I forgot to tell them. So I grabbed the scruffs of their necks and pulled it back and said, "We're not going with them."
No, we knew that.
We knew.
We knew.
No. The 2 goblins are with us.
Oh, yeah. There you go. That's good.
Because I forgot to tell them.
Oh, the music! Okay. Guys, now that there's no one there, I go, this elf girl, I bet we'll get a reward.
And Todd says, "Yeah, no, she's probably like a princess or something like that.
Oh, yeah, Todd. Yeah.
I've seen a lot of elven princesses in my day."
Oh, have you, Todd?
Perhaps
Oh,
we should
Todd,
keep
you
her
little
there?
charmer. I like to ruffle his little goblin.
Oh, thanks, man.
Oh, charmer.
I don't think that's how that healing potion works. Let's.
You don't think so?
No.
I think I could
I
set
think
her
we should
legs
go back
and
and
heal
hide
her.
in the trash tunnels.
Why? We should go now. There's going to be chaos out there. Can we hear
You
chaos?
guys start hearing fighting and
Boom bang.
Boom, bang. Boom, bang.
All right.
GTFO.
All right.
I'd
Can
like
we
to look
detect
at-
which way we think the
YOLO.
throne is?
So the throne room
Yeah.
is immediately outside of the hall where all of the guys rushed out, and then to the right.
Okay, let's do it.
Also,
I'd like to look at Lyostra and ask her, Lyostra, I need you to be playing with me. I speak this in Elvish. Are you a highborn? Are you a princess?
And she says, yes, I am. I assume you all are mercenaries.
Did you hear that, Rhogar?
in Elvish,
I'm getting my boom bang out.
and he doesn't speak Elvish too, so he didn't hear that, and you're just insulting the fact that he can't speak Elvish.
We don't know that.
Did you say that in
Cyphrus.
Elvish? All of it?
Yep.
So I only heard Rhogar and I go, Rhogar? Rhogar?
So you're saying you only heard Rhogar? That's all you heard?
Rhogar? I think we need to...
Elseisha seems a little perturbed, and she says, would you like to help me get back to my people, or shall I die with the rest of them here?
What's in it for us?
What's in it for us? She's a princess. Her father is a king. Of course, if we're looking for riches, we're not going
She-
to find him
I
here.
want her promise and her word if we risk our life for her.
She breaks off her necklace and she kind of like throws it to the ground.
All right.
I run and I
Rhogar,
pick it
carry
up.
her.
I
would
run
like
and I
to-
pick it up,
I'm
and
gonna-
I pocket it.
I've decided. I go and set her bones, and I say, I apologize, princess. This is
Ooh,
going
this
to
is
hurt. And I
good.
set her bones, and then I use my healing potion.
Yes.
You, her legs.
Yes.
Does it work? Does it work? Does it work?
So she starts to scream because she is. in
Oh, there's chaos.
pain.
There's chaos. We released
but
orcs in
Go ahead and
this bitch.
roll your medicine check.
No.
Does she-
Also, for those of you who are watching, the reason Rhogar can't speak Elvish is he actually can, and he's just pretending that he can't.
Wait,
To
he
fool
can't?
Cordelia and Elseisha.
For,
15.
for reasons that are my
15?
15.
Okay, you are able to successfully set her legs. Unfortunately, and they seem to be healing more rapidly because you gave her the healing potion. But she still is very, very feeble and cannot walk very well.
DM, how long are the fuses on the rockets?
Not very long.
All right.
Todd,
Here's
how much time do we have after we set these things off?
We did probably about 15 seconds.
I can set it off from a distance using my firebolt.
That works.
that works. Or I can run into the throne room holding the rockets, and we can light them off, and I can shoot them like a bazooka.
There's only 3 of them. The rest is just straight up TNT.
TNT, right? And then I'll run back, grab the princess, because none of you can carry her, and we can run out the trash tunnels.
What if we already are in the trash tunnels?
Where are we gonna shoot? You guys could be.
I could take the princess to the trash tunnels.
Can you carry the princess?
No, but I can help her walk. Maybe it'd give us a head start.
Maybe you can carry the princess.
You can try.
I definitely probably could not. Can
Negative
I try?
2 strength on a
Can
good
I,
day.
Can I try and
All
pick
right.
up the
She's a little
princess?
You
girl.
try to pick up the princess.
She's only 12.
Yeah. she's
Or
a
she
little
could be
girl.
70. She's
Okay,
an elf.
Well, I got a 0. So.
No, you good.
So you got 2
I rolled a
minutes
2
too.
and I have
Oh,
a minus
yeah,
2.
you
Okay.
So.
So as you try to pick her up, you were not able to carry her, and her legs kind of crumble back,
Okay, so
and she sits down. But her legs are not broken. they just are very, very weak.
I think we need to go now for her to capitalize on the chaos we just caused.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And I still have my rocket strapped.
Can
to
I
me.
just strap up as many different weapons as I can from the armory?
Yeah.
I just want to get strapped in case there's more elves out there. So I'm just strapped. I'm
Rhogar,
strapped,
oh
ready to
God.
rock.
We understand that.
Elves
I'm
that
just
haven't
trapped.
had their spines ripped out of them. Yeah.
No, I don't think equipping the ones with the spines ripped out is going to help us in the mission.
I don't think
Alright.
so either.
Brain blast. So, okay,
Alright,
here's
I'm
the
still
new
carrying
plan.
my TNT.
Okay, we got TNT,
I'll
TNT,
keep
TNT.
a stick of
Oh,
dynamite.
TNT, rocket. All right, Goblin Bros, let's go blow this up. Cypher, so you with me?
I am with you. Boom bang to the end.
Boom bang to the end. All right,
Boom
can
bang
I
to the end!
TNT?
sure, yes. I'm gonna take Lyostra. We will
TNT?
make our way back into the trash tunnel.
Wait. Why
That
do you
sounds
give her
like a great
TNT
plan.
if she's making her way back to the tunnel?
No,
You
she
never
gave
know.
me her
Oh,
TNT.
good.
So
Oh.
I'm
And then-
carrying 3 TNTs.
So they say,
You want ours as well, or we're going in there, right?
We're going in there, bro.
We're
Going
going
in
in
there.
there.
Going in there. Okay, so we're gonna all throw this stuff in the throne room, and Cordelia, you're gonna have to firebolt it, okay?
Yep.
We'll hold off. I'll hold off the ogres if they try to charge us, while you're firebolting this whole
But
thing.
Cordelia, if you miss and if you don't hit the fuse, you may just blow us all up in an instant.
Good? That's true.
I would like
Or
to look
we'll
at
die.
Simon and Todd and
That's
say
why I
you
don't
are
think
both
that's-
very brave, and I want you to know, Simon and Todd.
and they get very,
Good for
very
you.
happy.
And I say, and handsome.
Yes.
What the? That's weird.
Good luck to all of you. Lyostra and I
I look
are
at
making
Rhogar
our
and
way
like,
to the trash tunnel.
Okay, you ready, guys?
Wait. Are you guys both carrying her?
No, I'm just gonna help her walk. Is she not even able? You said that she was like barely able to stand and wobble.
Yeah,
I can slowly make our way back to the trash
we can
tunnel.
very slowly make. Okay, yeah.
At least it's a
We just
little
want
bit
to
of
give
a
him a
head
head
start.
start.
Okay.
Ready, team? Let's
Yes,
go!
but DM, beforehand, as we're running there, I want to keep an eye out and see if I can spot a door that leads to maybe something like a treasure room on the way
Oh,
over
as
there.
we're running?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to keep an eye out for treasure as well.
So, Cyphrus, will you go first since I'm carrying all the TNT?
All right.
And Cordelia to the back. I want the order to be Cyphrus, Goblins, me,
I
Cordelia.
want the order.
Is that good with everybody?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you bless us, Elseisha?
Yeah, I'll bless everybody. Bless
Hells
us
yeah.
For a minute. For saving roll and for attack roll.
Goodness. Blast our eardrums.
That was a wild blessing.
All right.
Alsatian, what'd you put in that one? There was some emotion in that
All
one.
right, let's go.
Let's go.
Okay,
All right.
so you guys start running off. You guys get back into the sewers, and then as you guys, what's that?
I'm just so excited. Ah.
Okay, so Rhogar's going ahead first with. Oh, you're going.
I'm
ahead.
first.
Okay, so you bust out of the scene and you see to your right is the hall. It's a big hall. To your right, you see the throne room. You see 3 elves strangling an ogre with their chains.
Can I toss some swords as I run past?
Yes. Yeah,
But
you
you're
can.
not there yet.
Yeah, but it's just him.
Oh, okay.
So he's strangling. There's a couple of them strangling. There's ogres fighting in the hallway, and then you see the king of ogres just kind of like smashing people in one shot.
Is that in the throne room?
And this is all in the throne room.
Okay, baby. Let's go.
Okay, so but you also notice to the left there is a more of a hallway, and it kind of leads into different doors.
So he was just right ahead of us, right? Because we're
Yeah.
running on a line.
So
we all
So as
do
we're
the same
going,
thing.
I'm throwing swords and stuff to any friendly races.
Okay, so
You have to go to
you
the
guys are
right.
starting at your,
What?
You have to run to the right in order to. That's
Okay,
what else were.
so who's going to the right, and is anybody going to the left?
I'm running to the throne room, and I
Wait,
need
That's where we need to blow up, right?
the
Yes.
throne room. Yeah.
The throne room.
I'm running to the right.
Right as well.
Everybody's running to the throne room.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody's running to the
But
throne
I'm just saying, if there's any elves who are running past, I'm throwing swords to them,
Yeah.
or
Okay, yeah.
anybody that's
Any
like in a fight.
comrades,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
So the 3 elven guys just finished killing the ogre, and there seems to be an older elven gentleman, and he kind of like grabs Rhogar and says, "The princess! Where is the princess?"
She's going through the swords. Come with me if you want to
And
live.
then he grabs it, and then they start heading out into the throne room with their
No.
paintbrush.
Oh yeah, the throne room. Yes. Okay, we're blowing this bitch up. We got boom bang.
And he says, "But the princess."
She's in the sewers.
She is safe. She will be safe.
Okay, all right.
He just wants reassurance.
I hold up
Rhogar's
her,
like, she's in the
her little
sewers.
necklace, and I'm like, see, she's safe. She trusts us.
And he kind of the elven kind of holds the. Where is she? And why do you have her necklace?
Because she gave it
Because
to us.
she
She's
gave
in the
it to us.
swords, bro.
She's in the swords.
We're blowing up
It's
the
a token
throne
of
room.
trust that she gave to us to show you that we have her safely protected. All right, I'd like to
So
shoot off the missiles.
No,
Okay,
wait.
so you guys keep running to the throne room.
We have to
And
throw
the elves
TNT in
pretended
first.
like they were going towards the throne room, and as soon as you guys are ahead of them, they turn back and go into
Whatever.
the jail.
I don't even care.
This is why I fucking hate elves. Okay, let's keep going.
Anyway, so you guys are in the throne, and you see the dwarf just slam his hammer into one of the ogres. The gnome got eviscerated by the
Your brother.
by the high warlord, and
Hi,
then
Warlord. Oh.
the king of the ogres.
Yeah, that's like.
And you notice Rhogar recognizes Cordelia and says, "You trifling bitch! What are you doing here with the ruffians?" And he starts loading up a
I would like
fireball.
to say, Rhogar!
Wait, okay, so are we in position?
So everybody's in position.
Okay, I throw the TNT into the throne room. I go, short
I shoot it with
team!
my firebolt.
What? Wait, I stole my rocket
What?
on me. I stole my.
Cordelia!
Okay.
No!
Steal
Is
it.
that 16?
Okay.
No, wait, I go higher than that. I got 19.
Okay, so as Rhogar is firing up his firebolt. He throws the firebolt and
Oh, can I throw the TNT at him?
and you are throwing the TNT up in the air, and Cordelia is also throwing the TNT up in the air.
Short team, shoot your rockets!
And then the goblin says, "It's boom time!" And they jump in the air at the same time. And there's this huge explosion. You are down in the sewers at this point, and you're met by the three elves. Everybody roll a Constitution check who is in the throne room.
Saving throw?
Saving throw?
Saving throw,
Yeah,
yes.
and I still have my TNT rocket on me because that was just so spontaneous and it didn't make any sense. But
14.
14.
21.
Oh no, Cordelia.
13.
Okay.
What
And
was yours?
21.
I'm hoping we're
Okay.
And I'd also like
I'm
to
alive,
cast
bro.
my reaction of shield, which gives me a +5 to my. Well, I guess that's only if it does
So let's
damage.
say
Okay.
we die and you still live. That doesn't help.
It was so sad too because it was like at 18, 13.
Okay. So everybody wakes up to a ringing.
Wait. We wake up. We all got knocked out.
Yes, everybody
Well,
is,
like-
is
Oh,
woke up.
Shockwave.
And there's you see the whole entire throne room has been absolutely blasted out. The kitchen was blasted back. You guys were basically knocked back near the jail cell. You see just rubble and obsidian bricks just blown up everywhere. You see this gaping hole where the well was, and you can see the channel of the water. But everything is just absolutely destroyed. Most of the elves that were still alive are dead. The orcs are dead. The dwarf is dead.
What about the ogres?
So
the goblins.
You see the goblins are. You guys see no sign of the goblins.
Simon! Wait, sorry. Simon! Twa! You guys seen those movie scenes? That's where.
Yeah.
Twa!
I'd also like to pat my back and feel that the rocket is still there, and I'm thankful to whatever kept me alive that it didn't blow up directly
Cyphrus
on
like
me.
to myself.
So
Are
Yeah,
Simon
'cause I still have
and
one
Todd's
strap to
rockets got shut off and blew up?
Yeah, they shot off
They're
too.
gone forever.
they ran in with him.
I think I see some goblin goo.
Suicide.
I see them.
They-
Simon Todd.
I miss them.
So
Oh, go ahead.
Does he
you
recognize
do
him?
notice that the High Warlord his head is kind of blown off.
Oh,
What?
That's an XP, bitch. Let's go.
that's
And you notice Simon's like chin is kind of like mixed in with the head of the High Warlord. So they shot the rocket straight at the High Warlord.
Those brave goblin bastards. I'll never speak ill of your race again.
But then you notice that basically everybody's dead, and out of the rubble you see Rhogar kind of like start jumping up, and he gets up out of the rubble.
Cyphrus, shoot
I know.
Oh come on, let me do my scene with
Okay.
the ring. I just want to say Cyphrus. That's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to be dramatic.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, everybody roll an initiative check.
Wait.
Cyphrus.
No, I get my rocket. I aim it at him,
Cyphrus,
and I
wait,
use the
no.
tinker box.
You
There's no
have to
more.
roll initiative.
There's no more rockets.
He never shot his rocket.
shot
you
my
never shot your rocket?
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
Go ahead.
I aim
shoot
at
it
it
off.
with my rocket, and I light it with the tinderbox, and I
Well,
let it
it's-
fly out of my arms. Ugh. That force, it was so powerful, it pushed me back away from the rocket as well.
Did you release it from your groin?
Cyphrus is trying to explain to DM what
I
happened.
untied it. I put it over, and I put
Roll.
it, and I shot
Roll.
it.
I want 2 dexterity checks, or I want a dexterity saving throw to see if you were able to successfully let go of the rocket, or if you're traveling with the rocket.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's roll that one first. Let's
To
roll
see
that
if
one
I let
first.
go of it?
To see if you were let go of it.
So
in
this is a
time.
saving throw?
Yes, this is a saving throw.
No! That's oh man! Not one. So I haven't let go of the rocket. rocket, which means what's the next one?
And
Oh,
roll to
God.
see if you're able to successfully
his
aim
dice?
it at Rhogar.
Well, that's
Well,
23.
Okay.
I like to reach out a hand as he flies past me, trying to grab his shirt.
can I try to catch Cyphrus as he flies past? No.
No.
Oh no.
Oh yes. Go ahead. Roll a dexterity
Both
check.
of us, we both try to
You
grab
can-
his shirt.
Yes.
Good luck.
Does
Let me
anyone
see.
have
I'm not
water?
grabbing his. You're grabbing his shirt.
Also, I have to roll on wild.
You
magic.
think a
I
shirt?
forgot to do that.
Does anyone have water that could extinguish the fuse?
14.
I would like to use my thing to re-roll and for advantage.
My thing.
This is a dexterity
This
check.
was a dexterity check.
13.
Okay, so Rhogar and Cordelia try to grab onto Cyphrus, and they just barely miss him.
Cyphrus.
And the rocket goes screaming out towards Rhogar.
And up in the air and through the roof.
Wait, and it hits directly, and Rhogar's able to just barely move out of the way, but it catches onto his robe, and it sends you guys flying up into the air. And you guys are still flying. You're flying all over the place. And
Cut
then
yourself off!
I cut myself
roll a
loose.
dexterity check.
What are you waiting for?
Well,
Cyphrus is
if
like,
I was just hanging on to it, like
Cypher's like,
that's
this is
it,
a
like I could
great
just
ride.
No, like I was just hanging on to it.
Roll
I
a dexterity check. Roll a dexterity check.
one again.
The D&D gods want him to die!
Dude, this thing took down the whole throne room. You are so dead.
Okay, so you're still snagged on with Rhogar and the rocket. You guys are flying up in the air. And
I'd like to shoot an arrow to try to...
nope,
No,
nothing
okay.
happens.
What are you trying to
So
do?
Rogar and Cordelia realize that the rocket is starting to head directly towards them now. You guys,
Whoa, that's like, what a
you rolled a
rocket.
one. And you guys see that you guys will be able to jump down into the stream if you run now.
I'm running!
Boom
So-
bang.
You guys run into this.
Yeah, I'm running.
You run into the stream, and Rhogar, Cyphrus, and the rocket. No, they explode into the rest of what was left of the citadel, and you guys just see this great ball of fire and roll a Constitution saving
A
throw.
conflagration.
You rolled a 3.
6. So 6 is total score. Yeah.
Okay, you are definitely unconscious.
Alright.
Yeah,
Unconscious?
you're definitely unconscious.
At least that.
You both. Dang it.
We're falling down the well.
You guys fall into the crevice, and you guys splash into the channel, and you guys see that there's fire all around you guys, and
I pull Cordelia under the water so she doesn't
and
go back
you guys,
into the
you
fire.
guys see fire kind of stream down.
Can I see her ears?
Yes, you're able to. Oh, roll perception check.
Sneaky.
I'm an elf, but he doesn't know.
Half
Nobody
elf.
is half elf.
Perception.
Probably not gonna make it.
Make sure you grab Cyphrus's body.
14.
14. You are able to see her ears. And now you are being carried down into the channel towards the waterfall into the
I
sewage.
tried to grab onto the wall.
Is there any thing where you could
Grapple.
swim to?
Yeah. Roll a strength.
I'm lifeguarding Cordelia.
Roll a strength check.
Can I assist him? Can I assist him?
Yes, you can assist him.
No.
Well, I'll take that then. So that's a 10.
It's a 10?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, so it's a 10. You guys, the rolls are awesome. You are able to successfully go onto the ledge. And you see this huge explosion from above, and the elven guards start questioning, like, what is going on here? And they're happy to see their princess, and they say, Alastra, we thought we lost you. We thought we were all going to be eaten. And she kind of calmly says, no, we are all safe. We will be heading back to the Summer Isles. And they say, all right. And they ask you, where are you? Who are you? Where are you coming from? Why were you sent to save us?
Yeah, those are good questions. What are we doing here? Well, my friends, which I don't know where they are. I need to go check on them.
You guys noticed the huge explosion that happened.
Yeah, hopefully they're doing good. That's a complicated question. All you need to know is that I'm
That's
here.
true.
I'm helping Princess Lyostra. I'm a healer. Me and my friends are just trying to help everybody. We've seen your elf brethren who were being brutally murdered and destroyed. So we're here to help them.
Who sent you?
We're here on our own volition and just
All right, no matter. And then let us go.
Oh, also Plump. No, I guess you wouldn't know who that is. It doesn't matter.
And they kind of look at you confused. Well,
Doesn't matter. It's a complicated story. We're the good guys.
okay. So you guys all start running. Are you gonna look behind you to see if you see?
Do I see anything around me, or we're still in the tunnel, right? We can't
You're still in the
run.
tunnel.
And also, they're holding Princess Lyostra.
Yeah, they're now picking up Princess Lyostra.
Okay, I would like to look back and see if I can see any of my.
You see Cordelia and Rhogar at the ledge at this point, kind of washing up.
Okay, so
Like cupping off water and stuff?
Yes.
So I would like to put my hand on the elf who is holding Princess Lyostra and hold him on the shoulder and look at Princess Lyostra and say, Princess Lyostra, please remember what me and my friends have done for you here. Please do not forget us. And when it comes time for you to help us, please remember what we did for you. And then I'd like to make my way back to Cordelia and Rhogar.
Okay.
That's so dramatic.
And
That's
then and then Lyostra nods her head, and then her and her party continue to leave.
Oh no.
So
They're gonna kill Fezzik.
anyway,
They're gonna kill her.
okay. So you start heading towards
Rhogar.
Rhogar and Cordelia.
Cordelia.
Guys, we have to get back to Cyphrus.
So,
Cyphrus!
do I make my way back to them?
Yes.
How far? Okay,
yes,
so I'm
you
there.
go. Yep.
Cyphrus.
As soon as I'm on my feet, I'm trying to figure out a way I can get back up to see where to get to Cyphrus. Do I see any way?
You see just even a bigger crater at this point. There's cobblestones falling. There's all kinds of shit just falling into the water.
Let's go back
and
through the
everything.
guard shack.
Can I climb the wall?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll dexterity check
I
or
would like-
acrobatics check.
I would like to run back the way we came through the cell.
While they're doing that, I'd like
The
to remind them
prison.
both that I can...
That's all blown up.
Oh.
That's all blown up. Everything's blown up at this point. The whole entire citadel is successfully blown up.
Okay. I'd
Not
like to
just
tell them,
an
give me
accomplished.
Cyphrus because I can heal him.
We don't know where Cyphrus is.
Well, we have to find him!
He was attached. That's what I'm trying.
Okay, all of us are trying to climb as much rubble as we can to
Okay,
find
everybody
Cyphrus.
roll an acrobatics check. A group acrobatics check. I'll take the highest rolled one.
Okay.
Unless somebody rolls a 1.
12.
9.
Okay. Everybody's able to successfully climb the rubble.
Cyphrus!
You guys, the whole landscape is completely unrecognizable. Everything is black and soot.
What did
There's
these
so
goblins
much-
give us?
There's so much ash in the air, just fires all over the place. You guys are coughing, and you guys start going to where you guys thought that Cyphrus might have landed.
Cyphrus!
Cyphrus!
You guys go into the rubble, and you guys start looking at the rubble, looking through
Yeah.
the rubble. Everybody roll a.
Freaking Cyphrus.
I think you're dead, bro.
If you can find me.
Everybody roll an investigation check. A group one. Whatever's the highest one.
7.
Oh.
9.
Man.
What is going on with our rolls?
5.
Okay, you, Elseisha is able to find Cyphrus's lifeless body.
Okay.
He's at 0 hit points.
Immediately,
Should we
I'd
be
like to
rolling
use-
to see if he can be stabilized? Because since we're not in combat, it's kind of weird. But
I'd like to use my spell Spare the Dying, which then would
Am I
bring-
missing an arm?
Which would bring him back. Oh, he's
That'll
already at 0. Never mind.
Am I missing an
He-
arm?
he's at 1. Or-
Why
It
would
just
you
brings
missing
them
an
back
arm?
up to 0 hit points.
okay, but it
Bionicle
stabilizes
arm.
It
him.
makes him stable.
Okay, so you use was
The
it
cantrip, yeah.
spare?
Wrist.
She uses spare of the on
Spare of the Dying.
spare of the dying. You guys notice that burn marks are all over Cyphrus's body. He has a couple of huge gashes on his chest. His right arm is completely crushed by a stone.
Oh my goodness.
Is he missing
You're
a hand?
left-handed, it's okay.
Okay, let's
I know.
see. What else can I
It doesn't
do?
matter. Am I missing any
Appendages or anything?
extremities? Like
Just
hands?
your right arm's completely crushed.
Is it like under stuff?
Yeah.
Like, can we move him?
Yeah, you can move him.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and roll the stone.
I think we need to amputate.
Rhogar, help me!
Who wants to roll a strength check for the stones?
Rhogar!
Oh, yeah, it's me.
Are we gonna amputate?
Who wants to? Oh, that was close.
10?
I'd like to help him.
10?
Of
Okay,
course
you
I
are
am.
able to
I'm
roll
strong.
the cobblestones away. You stabilize Cyphrus.
I'd also like to use my prayer of healing, which gives
Cleave
him
me.
2d8
You want to wake him up right now?
of his hit.
It might be better if he's not in so much pain if he's asleep.
Oh,
So let's see.
if you wake me up,
Get
you'll see what
4.
happens.
So he would get 12 hit points back if I use my prayer.
You didn't use your blessing on your saving throw.
He didn't use his blessing on any of it. No, he rolled critical ones or critical fails. It didn't
Oh, that's
matter.
right.
Okay, so I use my prayer of healing and then I had 2d8 for his hit points and you're back at 12.
The microphone.
The microphone, bro.
I'm so sorry.
Woke me up.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, so Cyphrus is in so much
Cyphrus,
pain.
oh my god.
That I hope that conveys how much pain I'm in.
We're all in pain now.
And
Not
also,
Everybody's
as much as
ear
me.
is still ringing from the explosions.
so, and also too, when I did my
12
prayer
hit
of healing, it
points?
was to the whole group. 'cause
So-
I can do up
so
to 6.
everybody-
Oh, really?
Everybody is 12 hit points back up.
Can I
But
just
don't
pass
have to
out
die
again? Because I'm in so much pain. You know, like
I'll say
my nervous
so.
system is overwhelmed.
You are
I pass
very
out.
much conscious.
Can
Very
Rogar
much
knock him out just so
I'll-
we don't
You
have to
should-
hear?
I'm still screaming.
Alsacia, should I amputate his arm? It looks awful.
I assume that didn't fix his arm. Can
Right?
Oh,
It's,
it's still crushed.
I- okay, wait. Question outside of game. What happens in this situation? Like with the DM rules. Like, can you fix a crushed arm in
Yeah,
this
you
rule?
can fix a crushed arm.
I can stint his arm.
Can we get?
He's gonna be in pain.
Mia?
so a magical healer could
Yes,
fix
yes,
this?
which a
Wait,
priest is.
like,
So.
would- Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so I can't chop off his arm.
You can if you
Oh, I
want.
can't.
No, let's
Can we do like
Alsacia, should I amputate?
a
his
biologically
No,
arm?
Rogar.
enhanced mechanical arm?
Rogar, you should not. What you should do is maybe stuff something in Cyphrus's mouth.
Okay,
so
I
that
gag
we
him.
could. Thank you. Thank you very
And I
much.
throw him over my shoulder and start running because there's probably ogres.
And I would like to stint Cyphrus's arm
Okay.
and look at Cyphrus.
I'll do
This
that
is not-
after she does the stint.
I would like to say, this is not going to be pleasurable, Cyphrus, so hold still. And then I'd like to stint his arm and put everything
You're
back in
gagged.
place.
You notice on one of his gouges, there seems to be a very you
Aliens.
you see almost what looks like a tentacle kind of like go back inside his body.
That's just her, right?
Just Elseisha.
I'm a vessel now.
What?
Well, because once I see that Cyphrus is stable and they're all fixing him or whatever, I would like to poke around in the rubble to see if I can find any of those golden or ivory tusks.
Oh my goodness.
Go ahead and.
Oh,
What was your investigation check?
I wasn't looking back then for it, but I rolled I actually don't remember. I think it was
Okay,
a
go ahead and
9.
roll
It was
it.
under 10.
Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Ooh.
Oh.
16.
16. All right, you are able to find a half-cracked ivory tusk.
Nice. Guys, look what I found!
Can she carry it?
Yeah. What's the capacity of your bag? Like, what kind of weight can you carry up to?
I don't remember.
Which could she carry it?
Well,
Yeah.
go ahead and roll a strength check.
3.
You cannot carry it, but Rhogar can carry it.
Rhogar, here you go.
I'm carrying the gnome.
I'll be fine.
Selfish.
You still
His
have
legs
that,
aren't broken.
You still have that pendant.
I'm not talking to you.
You're alive. That's what
I'm
I
gagged. I'm
He
gagged.
is
Oh,
gagged.
that's true.
And
Can I
I
ungag him?
can't
Is
care
the-
less
is the
about
treatment
whatever's
done?
going on.
But you care about gold.
You
still
could
have
ungag
pendant?
him if you want. The treatment is done, but
But we could.
just weigh it carefully.
Okay.
I say in Elvish.
I don't understand.
just
I
kidding.
go, what did you say?
Alright, I repeat it in common.
Oh, okay. I ungag Cyphrus. How you doing, man?
How does it look like I'm doing?
Pretty rough, bro. You're pretty beat up.
I don't know if
Can you
I
walk?
can never. use this hand again, we may have to amputate me.
Oh, we'll get it fixed. Don't you
No,
worry
the-
about that. Do you still have that necklace?
Magical
worry,
healers
Cyphrus.
can fix it.
No, I don't have that
DM,
necklace.
does he
He
Must have
lost
lost
the necklace.
No, I
Can we?
was
see-
lying to her, but I lost
Oh,
it.
you still have
actually.
it?
Yeah, I still have it, but I'm lying to her.
Do you
didn't
wink?
take
Do you
it?
wink at me?
Where did you? Where? No, you need to roll something. That was craziness.
No.
Did
I
you put it in
kept
a bag? Did you put it in a bag?
Yeah, I put it in my bag,
You put it. Okay, yeah, you have it.
and I don't wink. Everybody.
Why are you
thinks I
mad at
lost the
us? You
necklace.
rolled 2 critical fails.
I'm
That's
not
on
mad.
us. It's not on us.
No, I don't. No, I lost.
That's
it in
fine.
the
We
explosion.
can get more money.
I don't trust him.
Right. Well, considering that the promise we got from the goblins was all the gold that we would find here in the Citadel, and there's none, this has been utterly a waste of time. And poor Cyphrus is hurt. We got nothing for it.
Wait, we
I
have the
disagree.
princess
Well,
that we're
we
gonna
don't
ransom.
have-
Where's
have the
she?
princess.
Where's
but
she?
She is going to the Summer Isles, and that is
Oh,
our
yeah,
next adventure,
the
probably.
princess.
Because she is a princess, for sure. We checked it out, and it's
Elseisha.
yes.
Rhogar. You
Are you
allowed
alright,
this?
Cyphrus? You sure you don't want to put the gag back in there? Anyways, we gotta go back.
Are you concussed still?
He's got issues.
The princess will reward us. She's a princess, and I told her to remember what we did for her, and she will not forget it.
She
Yeah.
already gave us that necklace.
This was pretty
so-
traumatizing, so she'll probably dream about it a lot.
She already gave us the necklace.
She threw it at us.
Well, she gave us the necklace.
Just a
you give
necklace
me
for
the
4
ivory?
people?
Yes.
That's not enough.
Which we don't have.
Princesses are generous, and she is going to be generous, so I think it'll be fine. I think we should just go and find her.
I
We
think
can
we should
search
get
here
out
first.
of Ogre Town.
Yeah, let's leave before we run into any survivors.
Yeah, also, side note, Cyphrus had like a weird tentacle coming out of him. Not a big deal, but let's just take note of that.
What?
When I was healing him, yeah, you sure did, Cyphrus. Went
Did we
back
see
into your
anything?
body.
No, nobody sees anything.
I'm just saying it did happen, so
Are you going crazy?
you could think that.
So it sounds like we need to go to
Of all
a
the
magical
people-
healer.
Of all the people here who are concussed, not me, all of you, you think I'm crazy. All right.
I like how this
For-
is turning into
for-
aliens.
For a split second, you see the same thing that you saw when you looked at the eye over by the crater. So you see like visions of tentacles in your eye, and then they go away like that.
Does he remember seeing them?
Yes, you remember seeing them.
I don't say anything.
Cyphrus.
Cyphrus, that was a really weird look, man. But let's get you out of here. We'll have to take him to a really high level cleric or something to dispel him.
Well.
Let's start running.
I don't have the gold for that. We found nothing
Can we
here.
look around? We don't see anything, correct? There's nothing that we perceive as far
Would you
as
guys like
gold?
to take some time and
Rhogar, find me
investigate
some
the rubble?
gold, man.
Just, I would like to survey with my eyes.
I'll look around.
I'd like to take time to look around.
But this
do
is
need to get
Ogre
out of here.
Town.
But
We didn't blow up the
How are we
town.
going to pay to heal
We didn't
him?
blow up
have
the
no
town.
money.
We blew up the Citadel.
he's been healed pretty,
If
pretty
we're
good
dead-
recently, so let's just remember that.
You guys do
Be
hear
grateful.
a lot of alarm bells coming out from the village.
I just
and
want
the
to
town.
spend. I'll spend a minute. I'm not spending more than a minute. Before I
Fine,
start
I'm
taking them
heading out. I'm leaving.
Okay, I'm gonna
who's
spend
off.
a
Can I
minute
spend
as
a
well.
minute?
Who's heading out? Who's spending a
I'm
minute?
leaving.
We're
Can
spending
I
a minute.
walk?
Minute.
Am I being
minute.
carried?
You need to be carried
All right.
for sure.
You will wait your turn.
Minute.
Okay, so
Yeah.
they drop you.
I
and
take him
go
by
ahead
the
and-
shoulder because he's really little, right?
Yes.
So I can.
Because he's really little.
No, you can take him. You can take him.
Okay, come on, Cyphrus. Let's go.
Okay, go ahead.
Stop
What are we
looking for
rolling?
gold. Come on.
Investigation check.
We've got to get you out of here. You're going very
Not a dang
slowly.
thing. I see a critical fail.
16.
You are able to find one gold coin,
Yes.
and that's it. You do not find anything.
All right, let's head out.
I pocket it. I don't tell anybody.
There we go.
Okay.
One gold coin.
You guys are farther up ahead in the sewers, and you notice you notice that you're hearing like fighting noises at the entrance of the sewers.
This is not good at all.
So you guys are by the stairs. Elseisha and Rhogar kind of hop down into the rubble and start running towards the stairs. They're able to see you guys go down the stairs.
I do have the ivory, right?
You have the ivory.
That's what I got the ivory.
Right. Well, I hear fighting.
We can't hear them. We're not with
Oh,
them.
you guys-
You guys
we're
hear
still so
fighting.
far ahead?
Yeah, they're
Okay.
still trying to run
Cyphrus,
towards
I
the
hear fighting.
stairs.
Should we continue? I think we should continue. You can still fight, can't you? Kind of, no, probably not. I'll
And
handle this.
What do you
It
think?
is 7:30, so we do need to take our
Intermission.
5-minute break.
5-minute break.
Don't worry, we'll be back in 5
There's
minutes.
a lot that's happened. I need to process it. This is an emotional intermission more than anything.
Welcome everybody back to Half Dice. This was starting to heat up, and it was a good one.
How would you describe that first session, Nick?
It was a hot one.
Oh.
It was
Oh,
a
I thought-
blast, dude.
There we go.
There we go. It was a blast.
It was a blast.
Okay, so we last left off the whole entire throne room. Actually, the whole entire citadel was absolutely obliterated by our heroes
Mission
or
accomplished.
villains, whichever
But
way we want it.
somehow our little gnomes survived.
I wonder how.
Yeah, who knows?
Honestly, I don't know how. Gracious DM, I guess.
Yeah, I guess that's what happened.
Gracious DM, no help from the
gods.
healer in your group either.
So you guys are going down the
Grateful to hope.
you guys are going down the stairs to the sewer, and you guys are following close behind.
All right. Well, I hear battling up ahead, but we don't really have much choice.
Okay.
There's
Cautiously.
enemies behind, enemies ahead. Should we wait for Elseisha? We should just keep going. We keep going.
Okay. You guys
And
are going.
cautiously.
Okay, you
Until
guys.
we
We're not
See.
cautiously because we don't
You
hear
guys,
anything, right?
you guys are running. You guys can start hearing combat. You guys are down the stairs at this point, and you see at the end of the tunnel there are 5 ogres fighting the elves. One of the elves just got smashed against the wall, and they leave. And then you can see Fezzik kind of running around with his giant rocket still attached to him, and there's an ogre
I
trying
thought
to
we took his rocket.
slam him with his mallet. and you can hear Fezzik off in the distance going, "I'm gonna lick you, you son of an ogre's mother!" And he keeps like jumping back and forth, just barely evading the hammer
This
blow.
five
I'd like
ogres?
to shoot my magic missile at the ogre who is harassing poor Fezzik. It hits automatically.
Oh, on your intended target?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
So I go, and then it hits, and I've got to roll.
Excuse me. I bet.
8 damage.
Awesome.
And I would like to use some of my meta magic. Oh, just kidding. Never mind. I can't.
Okay, so it does hit the ogre, and he was right about to slam his mallet into Fezzik's beady little head and rocket, and he was able to. You distracted him enough that Fezzik jumped back and barely missed the shot, and then he said,
Fezzik, run!
and he's like, I'll give you one better. I'll fly. And you see him light a match,
No!
and he lights the rocket, and he shoots off into the desert, and he said, "Good luck."
Oh my goodness! If we run into Fezzik again,
And then
that'll
off,
be a miracle.
off in the distance, because you have really good eyes,
Yeah.
you're able to see Fezzik drop off the rocket, and then the rocket just explodes into the
I'm
night.
slightly relieved. And I tell everybody, Fezzik dead. Oh wait, I already told you that. I saw that. Are they with us?
Fezzik dropped into the
I know,
into the sand
I know.
dunes.
But am I the only one who saw that?
You're the only one that saw that.
Oh, everybody.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. Yeah, you were able to see that.
I can see further though. Did she
Okay.
still
You
see
both
that?
see it. You both see
Not a
it. You
competition.
both see it.
All right.
But you don't know she saw it.
Yeah, sure. I was to say, Fezzik died.
Are we caught up yet?
Yes, you're caught up.
Oh shit! I run to go help the elves. Where's the princess? Do I see her?
So the princess is far behind the elven contingent. One of the older elf was able to kill an ogre. You guys were able to see that, and so there's 3 ogres left, and you notice that there are kind of dust off in the distance, getting closer to the.
Oh, they're
to the
coming!
city.
Okay, we
So there's
need to get onto our
there's 3
camels.
ogres.
We've
3
lost
ogres,
3
two
ogres
elves?
and 2 elves
Okay.
that are fighting.
Well, we need to kill these ogres and get.
Yes,
we need
we
to
do.
save Princess Moneybags. Let's go. And so I'm charging the
Money
nearest ogre.
bags?
Okay. Everybody
Stay
roll
here.
roll for initiation.
Initiation.
Stay. Oh,
Initiative.
nope. I'm fighting.
16.
Nobody's beating that.
9.
Sorry, let me set up everything.
21 again. The
Why
third,
can you roll this way when you're on that
the
rock?
third 21.
Yeah, Fezzik was able to drop pretty easily, bro.
Fezzik went boom bang.
Fezzik went boom bang.
Oh my goodness.
As far as they know, he did.
She also knows.
I know.
Okay.
No, I don't know.
So these are the 2 elves.
Oh,
This
sorry.
is the elven princess.
She's
then-
really pretty.
Princess Lyostra.
Guys, this is the elven princess. If you
She's a little.
She looks like a murloc.
Hearthstone
Okay.
reference top tier.
So there's only 2 elves left besides the princess.
Yep.
All right. I would like.
So wait. What was everybody's
Oh yeah,
initiative?
9.
16 for me.
Darn it.
6.
What was yours?
21.
Okay.
That's a good number.
What was yours, Elseisha?
16.
You're
I'm like
upset
way
at
at
me.
the end.
You're upset at me.
And then what would you roll again?
9.
Okay, so you're ahead of.
Rhogar,
So
what'd
this
you
was
get?
Cyphrus and
6.
Cordelia are in front of us.
Oh, you
Rhogar
did terrible.
and I are
Yeah.
in the back.
I did.
Princess Lyostra is in front of Cordelia and
I'm sorry,
Cyphrus.
Cordelia. What'd you roll again?
9.
and in front of them is the elves
Okay.
and then the
All right, awesome.
Where are the elves in here?
What's that?
The elves in here?
Yeah, there's 2 other elves.
When do they take their turns?
Creatures.
like on this.
They're on the creature
Okay.
turn. Yeah. Okay, cool, awesome. Go ahead, Cyphrus.
How many are we fighting?
There's 3 ogres.
Hmm.
Thank you.
I don't do anything. I'm just like, oh, I must feel it from the rocket still. And I pass out.
What?
And I'm in,
You can't decide to pass out.
Cyphrus.
I can't? Can
No,
I
you
just,
can't.
alright. I collapse to the ground because I'm so fatigued. Ugh.
Okay.
I can't
Cyphrus
do
decides to do nothing. Elseisha, it's your turn.
I would like to bless Cordelia and Rhogar, not Cyphrus. And from that, I would like to use my voice of command.
Now that actually makes no sense, but
That makes
Yeah,
no sense.
your move made
That
0
makes no
sense.
sense.
You
Anyways.
collapsed.
yeah, I collapsed.
Oh my goodness.
Why?
I wanted to skip my turn
However-
with style, Wesley.
I would then like to use my voice of command to command Rhogar to use
Bro, I'm at 12 hit
whatever
points.
weapon of his choice for a melee attack.
Okay, go ahead.
So I guess I'll just run. Ah!
You run headlong.
Right
You
there.
pass the elves. Yep.
What's up, boys?
All right. Go ahead and.
So he ran past everybody and charged straight past us, and we were, what on earth?
7.
Okay, so he charges past and
Lightning
he
McQueen?
completely misses the ogre that he was trying to go for, and the elves start to laugh at Rhogar.
Those rude
While
ones.
one of them was laughing, an ogre slams his mallet into the one that was laughing, and he's
Oh,
dead. So there's only one more elf.
But it's Elseisha's turn.
Well, no, this is just for
This
ambiance.
is just me.
Go
For
ahead.
ambiance.
Oh no! She
No,
did her turn.
I did my turn. I
It's a
blessed
creature
everyone.
turn.
Oh, you're right,
Yeah.
you're right, you're right.
So, so you have one ogre attacking the older elf, and then you have 2 attacking Rhogar.
Oh. Sorry, Rhogar, I put you right in the middle of it.
It's alright. That's what I'm supposed to do. I'll have to talk to you about what I saw in the water.
And
later.
they all miss.
Okay, since they missed, I'm gonna burn one of my superiority dice. And I'm going to use riposte, which means that when a creature misses me, I get to use a melee attack as my reaction and expend 1 superiority dice
On both of them?
on 1.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do it on 1.
Okay.
I'll just do it on this red.
Okay.
The guy directly in front of me that I tried to attack earlier. That is going to be... And we're blessed, right?
Yep. Oh, you forgot
21.
to use your blessing.
I did earlier, but I don't think it mattered. I was so low.
You
21.
hit. You hit.
Okay, so then I get to use a superiority dice in addition to my roll with damage. Can I borrow your D8?
Yep, go for it.
And I'm going to do 18 damage.
18
Oh
damage.
my goodness.
Boom!
What would you like to do to said creature? It's still alive.
I would like to go for its. Is it wielding a mallet?
Yeah.
I'd like to go for its mallet arm and try to cut it off.
All right, you're able to cut halfway through the mallet arm, and the ogre screams, "Ah!" and it drops the mallet into the river.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Disarm. That's good.
Nice. All right, my turn.
Yep.
All right, I would like to run up as well to the ogre that the elf is fighting, and I would like to cast poison spray in its face.
Okay.
Oh, and he must make a
What are you gonna?
Constitution saving throw against me.
Okay. What does he have? The Constitution does he have to beat?
14.
Oh, okay. And he does not make it.
Yeah. All right, I get to do some damage. 5 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
That's
Did
it.
you add your lesson?
I can't on this one.
It's not to damage.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna use some meta magic, and it says I can cast 1 spell point to re-roll on my dice, so I'm gonna do that. 8 this time, so it's 8 this time.
Awesome.
Do I see Cordelia do this?
Yes.
I want to yell, Cordelia, keep your breath away from me! It seems to have negatively affected that ogre's hit points. Because it stinks. It's
Alright.
it's poisonous.
Go ahead, Cyphrus. It is your turn.
All right.
Wow, he's back awake.
Yeah, I got up from prone position, using my bonus action, and I am just going to shoot an arrow at this at the ogre directly in front of Rhogar. It's a straight, clean shot.
Well.
Hey!
Nat
Nat 20! First of the day.
Alright, so that's a crit. You know how that works?
Mhm.
Okay. Awesome.
Double damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's 1d6, and then the 2d6 from the sneak attack is also doubled. So.
You do sneak attack on ranged weapons, right?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
as long as there's... I'm within 5 feet.
Okay, awesome.
Can I have a 1d6, please? Thank you. 6. 14, 18. And then do I re-roll
You
them?
re-roll
All right.
again.
So this
It's
not
not just doubled?
No, it's not doubled. He has to
Okay.
then
Alright.
roll it again.
That's 18 damage.
Okay.
Re-rolling. This one's not critted. No.
Yeah.
Right.
You just.
Yeah. This one doesn't get the modifier, right? The
No.
dexterity modifier.
It does get the dexterity modifier.
Oh, okay.
It's just your weapon damage.
Alright.
Yeah. So 18 plus.
Oh, it's just weapon damage, right? 18 plus 5, 23. Oh. No. This one does get sneak attack as well.
Yeah, it doubles all your damage.
23, 26, 28 damage.
28 damage. Alright.
But if I add my modifier, that would be 32 damage total. Do I add the modifier to the second crit as well?
It doesn't matter.
It's
Just
yeah,
let it go.
Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah.
you do 28 damage, and the arrow bolt lands, the bolt lands straight into the ogre's eye, and it starts to scream, but it's still not dead yet.
Oh no.
And he glares at Rhogar with his one eye.
Oh.
Well, I will try to hit the ogre with my sword.
It's Elseisha turn.
Okay. So, just so I understand correctly, how many ogres? There's one ogre in front of Rhogar, and then how
There's
many
2
left?
ogres in front of Rhogar,
And then one to the side of
and
him?
one to the side.
Okay.
That the elf is fighting currently.
That the elf is fighting still. Okay. And this is the correct lineup. I would like to...
This is the elf.
Okay. I would like to charm the elf that is in front of Rhogar.
There's no elf in front of
I'm
Rhogar.
sorry, the
Which ogre?
Ogre,
There's
this
2.
one. This one. The one that has the arrow in his eye.
Okay.
I would like to charm him, and he has to say, he must make a wisdom saving throw,
Okay.
and he needs to be...
Okay. And he beats it.
Okay.
So he breaks off the arm.
Ugh.
that is your turn.
I guess he could see that one coming.
All right, and so both creatures grab up their mallets and are about to.
One dropped his mallet.
His
Okay,
arm is broken.
one is about to. The one that dropped his mallet is going to try to jump on top of you, sumo style.
Cuddle aggressively with me.
Yeah.
Can't blame him.
All right.
Okay. So the one that was about to sumo jump on you completely misses and he slams to the ground. And then the one with the big great club slams onto you. And he does hit.
Oh my goodness.
Just waiting to see how messed up I be.
And he hits you for 10 damage.
Okay. Where does he hit me?
He hits you directly on your shoulder.
Can I pop it back into place?
Yeah.
Oh!
Okay. All right. And just at that moment, the older elf was able to dispatch this ogre.
So
Yeah.
there's only 2 ogres left.
Only 2 ogres
Who
left.
left?
Be back here contemplating.
All right.
My charm spell didn't work. I'm like,
Okay, it's Cordelia's turn.
My turn. All right. I would like to cast my firebolt upon the one with the eye damage.
Okay.
And I rolled a 22.
All right, you hit.
And then I'd like to cast. I have to do my damage, which is a 10. I rolled a 10, and I would like to use my meta magic of twin spell to do the same amount of damage to the other guy.
Okay, so what? So you rolled
So a 10 on both of them.
10 on both of them. All right. All right, and you are able to successfully kill the ogre with the one eye. How does it happen?
It blasts him right onto the eye again and explodes his head.
Okay.
Goes on
Does
fire.
it-
There's a
job,
great
Cordelia!
splat of blood that gets onto the older elf and even gets to Cordelia's
Ugh.
boot and mostly all over your face. though.
I don't lick it, and I look at the other eye and I go, "You're next, bitch." I like the taste of ogre fed on goblin.
And then the ogre lifts up his great club and he says, "You see that great cloud of smoke? I can't wait till we get to you.
You'll never see them get here. You're gonna die.
We shall see."
oh dear.
All right.
And I go, "You won't," and I try to slash across his eyes.
Oh.
Is that your?
I want to use action surge,
Okay.
and
Go ahead and see if you hit.
I want to use my first is just going to be a normal attack.
Okay.
And that nat 20.
Nice.
Nice.
All right.
Sick
So
with
the
me.
first was just a normal attack.
Yeah, first was just a normal attack.
All right.
Wait, did I say that? No, I'm kidding. All right. Nice. Okay. 9, 12. Do we just double it, or do you want me to
You
roll
roll
again?
again.
Okay.
And then your strength does apply.
25.
25.
Yes.
Aiming for his eyes.
Oh.
And you're able to cleave at his eyes, both of his eyes, and he starts to scream, "Ah!" And he's in great pain.
Great. But I used action surge. So then I'm going to use Commander's Strike to signal Murder Koala to run up. I'm going to go, yeah! I'm signaling him to run up, flank it, and attack.
I catch a signal and
I catch the signal. I accept.
wait. So if I can't make the distance normal,
Oh, you could make the distance?
could I use my dash or?
I know. I don't think he can use his dash. Can
Alright.
Can I
No, I can still shoot at him.
No.
Can I
Oh
just
no,
use
it's
a
melee
normal
only.
attack?
Yeah, no, I can't.
I'll just use a normal attack then.
I guess I could have made it then.
You could have made it?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, too late now.
18.
18. Okay. All right. And the.
That's not the damage. That's just
that's
the
yeah,
hit
yeah,
on the
yeah,
second
you're
attack.
Good, you're good.
12 on the second attack.
Okay. All right. You successfully decapitate the ogre, and
Oh
the head just slumps over.
I want to pick it up and punt it into the canal.
Okay.
Oh.
And you see it along with the other piles of poop and green ooze kind of like sail the ogre's head.
Yeah.
And I go, it's good!
And then
What?
Like it's a field goal.
Oh.
okay. You guys still see this great cloud of a lot of you guys perceive ogres. You both are able to see that it is indeed a lot of ogres, and they're all kind of riding rhinoceroses, kind of like charging towards the burned down capital.
They wouldn't come to the sewer, right?
I'd like to turn to the elf and say, do you have any bright ideas on where we can hide?
He says, will you take the princess back to the Summer Isles?
Of course.
All right, then I will create a diversion, and
Oh,
you guys
no.
can sally forth and get to safety.
All right. I'd like to look around and see if I see any of our camels from earlier or any sort of beast.
Just
that
way
we can
down
ride.
way down the stream,
Way down the stream they are.
way down the stream.
Maybe we should take
Is
the same.
that on the direction that we want to go? Is which way to the nearest to the port?
No, we need to go back to the goblins camp, then go to the summer house from there.
Yeah.
Get
We have
reinforcements.
to go back through the canyon. I'd also like to say that Elf, perhaps there's a better situation where you would be of more value to us alive.
There's no time. I need you to escort the princess back.
Okay, I am taking off with the
There could be-
princess.
well, there could be
Let's
some
go
time.
through the stream again. Let's get like the same way that Fezzik got
Yeah.
us all dolled up with mud and everything. Let's do that again, back the other way.
Sorry, princess. Here's a reed. No time.
I just
Okay.
throw mud on her.
And she looks at the older elf very fondly, and he kind of pats her on the head, and then he charges off into the distance
I ask,
to the smoke.
as I'm putting mud on her, I go, "Did you know him long?"
Yes, he was my grandfather.
I'd like to say,
Wait, does that mean he's a king?
Yeah, or a lord. He's a lord.
Oh,
of-
okay.
of one of the isles.
That's
Oh.
awkward. I'm sorry.
Okay. Anyway,
I did say that we didn't have to do it. It seems
Mud.
slightly unnecessary.
Yep.
Highly
Okay.
unnecessary.
Maybe don't say that since he's dying and everything.
Maybe
Let
you
her,
could come,
let her
you
think
could
it's
totally
worth it.
join us. Come
I'm
back.
gonna start putting mud on Elseisha's mouth. 'Cause I'm...
everybody roll a stealth check.
Well,
Oop, that was not that. That's
15.
also not that.
okay.
That's really good for me.
Good job,
19.
everybody.
6.
6.
8.
We cancel you out.
19.
Wait, 6 and what?
8.
6 and 8.
But
Okay.
he got 19 and I got 15.
Everybody successfully gets into their camouflage
Getting carried.
and starts going down the river. The
I have
elf,
to hang on to Rhogar's shoulder.
I don't know that you have to, but you can.
I have to. It's too
Put the
deep.
reefs and
right?
lily pads above us, and we make it through.
Lyostra seems very, very disgusted by all the.
Oh, can
poop
she?
kind of-
Can she swim? Can she stay afloat with her damaged legs?
She's kind of like.
I can.
She's kind of like going like this with her arms.
I'll stay next to her to make
Okay.
sure. If she has any trouble, I'll help her.
Okay. You guys are able to see.
Got a new shorty now.
You guys are able to see the older elf kind of like charge into the smoke. The kind of sand dunes kind of like
It's very sad.
see you.
Not
You're not able to see the full picture, but you do see the dust kind of like start to settle, and you like hear clanging and stuff like that. But you guys keep heading
We could have
towards.
totally created our own diversion.
Did we
I
get
want to
to the
ask the elf
camels?
girl what was his name.
Not
You
very
can't. You're in the water.
What was his?
There's poop
No way.
going into your mouth.
No. No thanks.
Where the camels at?
No. So, yeah, you guys just keep heading down the stream. You notice that the dust begins to start to settle back, and you notice that there's at least like maybe 100 like rhinoceros riders kind of like circle the camp, and you can see the the ogres from the village trying to put out the fires in the citadel, and you can kind of see the whole hillside kind of like swarming with ogres at this point.
But they're like past us, right?
They're behind us?
Yeah, they're behind you guys. They're all behind you guys. You guys can see that some of the river ogre guards are also going towards the village as well.
R.I.P. Elfman.
Everybody,
I didn't mean to die.
you guys are able to see that the crocodiles that used to be patrolling the river, kind of, they kind of like look up at the burning city, and you see one of them kind of go into the stream.
Wonderful.
I'm getting out of the water.
There's more crocodiles on the outside.
Yeah, they're on the shore. That's how they got in the water.
Do you guys have any magic that you guys can cast?
Not against crocodiles.
Nope. Nope.
Like levitate or something?
Nope.
No?
Teleport?
Nope.
There's nothing I can do.
I got
I'm a
nothing.
freaking battle master. I hit things. With
How
things.
many crocodiles can I see on
You
the
see
banks?
one. You see at least 6 crocodiles kind of with their jaws open, and you only saw one really big crocodile dive into the water.
How wide is the stream?
It's 20 feet.
Can I grab the princess and like put her behind me?
We have
I'd
good
like to-
vision. Will we be able to see it if they're...
Underwater in it.
What you know,
Murky.
it's super murky. You
Okay.
wouldn't be able to see it.
You want to
You
open
see
up your eyes under there?
you see up ahead, probably
If it
maybe
means
about
saving our
100
lives.
yards. You notice a log-looking thing kind of pop up ahead, 100 yards away, and then go back down.
I'd like to cast my magic missile at it, which hits
Sacred flame?
automatically.
I can't. It has to be here.
Okay.
My magic
Okay.
has no effect.
You are able. Yeah,
It
go
hits
ahead and see
automatically.
how much damage it did.
Imagine if it was just a log.
What? I'm a crocodile.
14.
14.
Yeah.
Awesome. And you could see it hit the crocodile, and it kind of like starts doing its death roll, and it like rolls out of the river, and it's caught on fire,
That's
and it's
easy.
trying to like.
It's
shake
on
up.
fire?
You did a firebolt, correct?
No, I did a magic missile.
Okay. Well, it's just it's very very badly damaged. It's kind of
The
rolling
oil
around.
in the feces makes it very flammable.
It starts rolling around, but it's outside of the water at
Swim
this point.
fast!
Do you guys know the Needler from Halo? I always imagine the Needler
Oh, yeah.
whenever she does magic. I'm like,
That's great.
Okay, swim fast! So we
Okay.
get past the crocodile. Are we past the crocodile?
Yes, you're past
Are we
all.
past the
Great
crocodiles?
job.
You're past all the crocodiles.
Sweet.
Can we come up for air?
Yes, and you are able to see your guys' camels waiting on a couple of feet away. I'm assuming you are going to.
Yeah.
Yes, we are going to get them as soon as
Oh,
possible.
stupid ass camel. We don't have those
I put the
goblins
princess.
anymore.
Okay,
Be fine.
you
Cyphrus,
guys
don't
get up
suppose you would let me
all up
climb
on the
on your
banks.
back?
Hold. Cyphrus.
No way.
Cyphrus, ride with one of the girls.
Okay.
Cause I've got the princess.
Not me.
Can you
Princess
help
can
me
ride
up?
with me.
No, the princess is gonna ride with me.
Fine, Cyphrus. You can ride with me, but you'll have to let me step on your back first to get on.
Well, then somebody's got to pick me up after that.
I can
But
pull you
I'm-
up.
I can reach down.
No. How about Rhogar helps you up and you don't step on my back getting up?
Rhogar, would you be dear?
I'm on the camel with the princess.
Elseisha, would you mind
I'm
assisting?
climbing up on my camel as well.
You can do that by yourself?
Yeah.
Remember, her camel loves her.
Oh wow.
Cause
Oh wow.
I
I'm
wonder
really
if I
good
could
with
get
camels.
up the camel by myself.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a dexterity check.
Okay. 19.
You easily hop onto the camel by yourself.
What were you saying?
Can I try to get on with his assistance?
With his assistance, you can get up on it just fine.
Will you help me?
Yeah.
Oh, I can.
Yeah. You can
Oh,
get up
okay.
on it, yeah.
Fine.
No
do
need to
we
be walking all
DM,
over
do we
people
remember the
here.
path that we took? Can I like tell the direction?
Roll a history check.
History?
History check.
See if you remember.
13.
You vaguely remember the way that you took.
Guys, I've got a vague idea of the way that we took this way.
All right.
And I start.
Yeah. and you start going over up into.
Hold on,
the
princess.
direction.
I like to
We're
watch
gonna
for
get
our
you
own
out of
tracks
here.
that we took to get there in the first place.
They're all kind of like blown over the desert sand.
We're kind of wearing it now, right? So I'm like, princess, tell us of the riches of the Summer Isles to get us through this.
I would rather take a moment in silence for my grandfather.
All right, princess.
Nice one, Rhogar.
So you guys are kind of like treading along. Rhogar remarkably seems to be going into the right direction. You guys.
He's not usually very good at finding things, so it's surprising.
Yeah, it is.
You guys are heading south. Anything as you guys are walking along?
Do we perceive anything? Also, can I also see if I remember? Are we just following Rhogar?
You're just
or-
following Rhogar.
Okay.
I want to ask, can I ask the group guys, I really don't want to go by that giant creepy eye thing that Fezzik took us past. Is there any way that we can not do that? Do you remember the directions we got initially?
I don't remember.
As you are saying that, because you did take the path that you remembered that you came by,
Yep.
Princess, don't look.
you notice that you see the cliffside of where you guys originally got off, but since you didn't know exactly where you went, you're a little bit more to the west. So you are in reference point on the map.
We want to go before.
You guys came out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Came out of here.
Yeah.
I'll just do this. You guys came out of here. You guys are now here.
Oh,
No,
right.
that's not good.
Right into the belly of the beast.
Okay.
Love that.
Rhogar, did you take us back the way we came?
I was trying to do my best.
But you guys are able to see the cliffside where you guys enter off into the distance.
Let's go
Let's
that
aim
way.
for that.
Aim for that. Princess, I tell the princess about what happened last time and not to look or listen to the eye. Basically everything we were told.
And the princess said, "I hope none of you fools looked into the eye."
And we all...
None of us did.
None of us did. Princess.
Nope.
What happens if you do?
A sort of possession happens.
What does that mean?
Most of our elven kinds are immune to it, so we have not been able to decipher what happens. But to mere mortals like humans and dwarves and gnomes, there tends to be they start to grow a third eye, and they are drawn to be sacrificed to the eye.
Interesting.
And no matter how far they get from the eye, they feel compelled at the climax of the disease to sacrifice themselves.
Is there anything that you know of that can stop this?
Only the worship of the eye can stop the sacrifice to occur. That's why the ogres are able to look at the eye and develop powers from it.
So that's why they sacrifice.
Yes. They must sacrifice countless of beings to be able to satiate the eye's desire for their own blood.
When you say that most of you can look at it without any issue, what does that mean? Not everybody can?
For some reason, we the elves, as I'm sure you all know, are very, very old and wise, and we seem to be immune to such corrupting powers as this.
Can we be heading up to the cliffs while we're all talking about this?
Okay, so you guys are at the cliffs now.
How
And-
interesting.
Very interesting. Well,
And,
it's good that none of us looked at the eye,
Yeah,
right?
you have to be an idiot to look at that eye, am I right, guys?
Yeah.
So there's some among you who do fall to the eye's power.
If we are around it long enough and listen to the voices, because unfortunately we still have to hear its voice. And then you guys are starting to hear, look at me, look at me. But Cyphrus hears, kill them, kill them. And go ahead and roll.
Cyphrus
gosh.
looked at the
Oh,
eye.
is this a charisma saving throw?
It's fine.
Go ahead and roll a charisma
It's
saving
fine.
throw.
Oh, wow. These never happen, guys.
Is this magic?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
you get advantage against magic, right?
Yep. keeping the 14.
I don't like-
16.
Okay. You are able to control yourself, but if you like to obey the eye, you are free to do so.
He's on your camel.
I sense him behind me growing very odd and say, Cyphrus?
And
Cyphrus?
You do notice that Cyphrus is looking directly into the eye, and you can see.
Cyphrus!
What order were we riding? I was
order-
first. I was
you were
first.
Cyphrus, what are you doing? Why are
in
you
the back, were you in the
looking?
back?
I'll
She
be
was in the
last.
back.
What
Do I have
have you
control of
done?
my
You
senses?
saw him too, right?
You do.
Yes.
You do. But you were looking.
What are you doing,
Like
Cyphrus?
not of your own volition, but you were compelled initially to look at the
I
eye.
slap him.
I couldn't control myself. This darkness was overcoming. It's just the voice.
You're now
And then
possessed!
I blacked out, and then you slapped me. And was I looking at the eye?
Yes! You
Well,
foolish no!
well, it wouldn't be the first.
And you notice.
What? What did you just
What
say?
does that mean?
Cyphrus.
It wouldn't be the first?
First of what?
Times
yeah,
looked?
yeah. So
So all three of you start hearing. You must still kill him. You must kill him to save yourselves. To save yourselves.
Don't listen to it. Don't listen to it.
Just keep
anybody.
going, guys. We'll be out of the range
Shut the hell
soon.
up, you big old eyeball.
Lyastra kind of like smirks and says, "Well, it seems like you are in need of my people's help now.
Can you cure a possession?
We can try."
I have a question.
Can I think to the eye, you big ass, ugly ass, boob looking piece of shit? I don't even think you're an eye. You big old boob.
I'd like to well, I have a question for the DM. Does my draw to the eye seem to be significantly less than those around me since I'm a half elf and I have the elf
You still hear its voices, but you don't have urges to look at the eye at all.
Nice.
I'd like to put my cloak on because
Mr.
we're
Human.
still in the sun, correct?
It's still nighttime. It's
Oh,
like
it's
it's
still
like it's
nighttime.
like 4 a.m.
I want to
Okay.
kill you. I'm being compelled to kill you.
no, you're not. They're
You
just
didn't
they're
look at
just
the eye.
saying.
It
But
just keeps
it's-
hearing.
What did the voice tell you, Cyphrus, since you looked?
When you look into his eyes, you can see like tentacles almost like overtaking
What is in
his
your
iris.
eye?
Wow, what did I say before?
It looks like tentacles.
I knew this would
If
happen.
you are
Does it?
possessed, we must find him a cure. Well, you must find yourself a cure. We must find a cure.
As you guys are journeying towards the middle of the ravine.
Don't
now-
blame me. Blame Fezzik. He took us up this stupid path on the
Fezzik
way
is
up here.
Don't be a victim, Cyphrus.
You know,
It's your
you
own
saw
fault.
Fezzik drop.
Fezzik is dead.
Fezzik is dead,
Why do you think Fezzik's dead? You saw him
Fell
drop
from a rocket.
but you didn't see
He
that.
survived
Wes.
the first
I'm
time.
I'm asking out of game, and I'm. Fezzik is dead?
Yes, he fell off
Fezzik
the
is
rocket. If he survived, that would be
I've
the
seen him fall
luckiest
from the rocket.
goblin
He
I'd
did.
like to
He
have
did
hope
that before too.
I'll hold on to hope that he's still alive.
Well, he must.
I
have
saw
a-
him just blow up.
He must have an enormous amount of luck to have survived this.
Well, to be honest with you, Cyphrus, you
Seems
told
so
us that you didn't
stupid.
see the eye before, and that didn't turn out to be true, so I don't know that I trust you about anything.
You're right. And what would you have done? You probably would have sacrificed me to the eye to save yourselves.
No.
What?
Cause that's what you just heard, right?
What
You-
has gone on in
You
your
notice
head?
that there's a kind of a slit at his forehead.
Oh,
as
God.
Okay,
you
this
see-
is not
you
cool
see,
anymore.
you see him. You see his forehead kind of like bleeding just slightly.
Cyphrus, the eye's starting to peep out of your head.
Well, what are we gonna do about it? It's not good. No, I'm sorry. I'll freak off.
No
You
screaming. No screaming.
Okay, you guys.
Oh no,
you
this
guys
is
are
not
now.
good.
You're now past
I
the
take
middle.
out my
Wait,
dagger.
hold on. Wait. You are in the middle part. You're past the middle part of the ravine. You look down at the eye again, and you're able to see tentacles kind of flailing as Rhogar insulted the eye. And that's all you see. Go ahead and do whatever you need to do.
It didn't like that, Rhogar.
I thought some very aggressive things. I want to think at it. Bitch, you probably got cataracts.
Oh.
Boom roasted.
So yeah, I take my dagger and I stab myself with my own dagger.
What?
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 Cyphrus.
What?
What did you
Yeah?
just say?
Where did you stab yourself?
With my dagger.
Where?
Just in my rib.
It's like split in half.
Not like
In
where
your
my
rib.
heart is, but
Why would you stab yourself? What?
guys,
Why is he?
it
Your
told me.
heart?
No, not in my heart, just under my
Wait.
heart.
Why wouldn't you just poke your forehead at least?
How big is the dagger? How big's the dagger? Pretty big, right? And you're a small gnome.
It's like this big, right?
Oh,
Like the knife
Cyphrus.
blade is like this big.
Okay,
I don't know
so
if I could take
If
that
Cyphrus wants to
back.
die, let him
No.
die.
okay, so you
It told me to kill you guys, and I have to stop this to save you all.
you
It's
stab
nice knowing you.
you stab yourself. Make a Constitution saving throw.
You're a dramatic ass gnome.
16.
Okay, you take minimal damage, but you do faint off of the camel.
Can I reach out to grab him?
Yes, roll a dexterity check.
This is a very narrow mountain
Oh,
pass. I
Cyphrus.
always all remember.
Oh.
14.
14.
You can't change it, DM.
How much damage do I take?
You only take 1 hit point damage, but Cordelia does miss Cyphrus on his way down,
No.
and you see Cyphrus slide into the ravine, and he kind
Where
of
the
like
eye is?
yes, and he starts
Cyphrus,
tumbling
when you
down.
die!
Princess, take the reins, and I
I
dive
grab
after
my
him.
rope off my side and throw it to him.
Can I grab the rope as I dive after Cyphrus?
Yes.
What are you attaching the rope to?
My camel!
Okay.
As the slack goes, I'm tying it very quickly.
Could do an acrobatics check.
Oh gosh.
Can I do an athletics check?
Yes, athletics check.
13.
Okay. You're able.
I'm very light. Like, just under. I'm very light.
You're able to successfully rappel down, and he does stop midway the canyon. What are you looking at?
Oh gosh.
He's looking at me, right? His eyes are fixed on me.
I think I had to go like this.
To grab the rope.
Okay. So you're not grabbing him. Okay, so you're
You have to at least be looking at him. Realistically.
Well, I'm saying, like, let's say if we were going this way, I had to jump out into the ravine. That's facing the eye.
yes.
And then turn back.
Yes.
I don't think I would have the presence of mind to see my friend stab himself, fall.
Roll an intellect check to see if you had the presence of mind.
Oh god.
Well, now we're all gonna die because of Cyphrus.
Intelligence check? 4.
Okay. You did happen to glance at the eye. Okay.
This is
You
not
can't
good.
get mad at me. I'm trying to save his dumb ass.
I'm the one who's immune.
Okay.
You
so-
are not fast enough. You missed catching him.
Okay, so you rappel down. You do notice a small tentacle at the forefront of your eye, and it goes away very quickly.
Yeah, you better run bitch
But
ass
then-
eyes, what
but-
I think.
But then you do the voices do get louder and louder.
I want to yell back. In my head, I'm just going, ah!
And you are able to successfully go to where Cyphrus is. He was able to be stopped by a shrubbery, and you
Elseisha, don't look.
you grab onto him.
I'm not looking at any of this.
But you do feel almost like slimy tentacles kind of caress the
Cypher's
back
blood.
of your neck, and you don't know if it's just your imagination or if it's real.
I mumble.
Can I
"Stay
can see.
strong.
I'm watching the whole thing.
Stay
Yes.
strong.
You're
You're
Lyastra and you are both watching. You do hear the voices
What?
intensify,
Oh,
but you
gosh.
don't see any tentacles in your eyes.
Okay, but I'm watching him. Can I see any tentacles in the back of his head, his neck?
And there's no tentacles.
Can I see her watching?
Yes. And Lyastra looks at you and says, "Remember, you're only half."
I look away.
I'm like, is there a fucking tentacle?
And Lyastra screams, "No, there is not."
Okay. I start, is there any
Roll a-
rope that I can,
Yeah, you. No, there's not.
can I tie Cyphrus to me?
Yes.
Okay, I tie Cyphrus to my chest like a little baby,
Okay.
and then I start climbing back up.
Yes. Go ahead and roll a
Science.
strength test for that. A strength saving throw.
Cyphrus, why do you
Saving
always
throw?
put us in these
Yes,
situations?
13.
Yeah, why do you?
I'm not currently with you guys, so I can't answer that question.
Yes, I'm shouting down the
Okay,
ravine.
so-
No, he's unconscious.
And I just stabbed myself with a dagger. Like, what do you expect?
He is
What do we
unconscious.
expect? We
does
expect
he
you to
have
have to stab
Can I
yourself.
grab his dagger for him?
Yeah, the
Please,
dagger's
yes.
still inside.
Okay, can I put it in my pack before I tie it to myself?
Deeper.
Blood's gushing out of my side now, right? Because he just removed the thing stopping the blood.
Interesting enough,
Do you want to be saved, Cyphrus?
you do notice that blood begins to gush out, but almost like there seems to be a weave of tentacles that stop the blood from gushing out.
On Cyphrus?
Yes.
Can I take the knife and make another cut across his arm and see what happens? Just like right here.
Yeah, and you want to get back into the to where
Yeah,
the
right
handles are.
here.
Okay.
I'm coming back.
So you go that, and then you cut Cyphrus's arm, and you notice it's almost sealing.
He's like a really lame, creepy version of Wolverine, guys.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, I put him back and I tie him down onto the camel this time and I gag him
Okay.
onto
You
the
guys
back
are-
of her camel.
You guys are continuing to leave the area,
Actually-
correct?
I slow clap.
Princess, I take Princess. Can I take Princess and put her on
Elseisha's.
Elseisha's camel?
I'll take.
And I'll put Cyphrus and tie him up behind me.
I clap while he does this.
And I get back on.
Good job, Rhogar.
Did you look, Rhogar?
Yes. But just a little bit.
Thank you for your candor.
If you
Rhogar.
had caught the stupid gnome, I wouldn't have had to be an amazing athlete
Caught
and
him?
save
If
him.
you hadn't had him ride with me, we should always put the more volatile one
How
with
about-
you.
How about if he didn't stab himself in the first place?
Yes, he's volatile.
Are you guys going away?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
you guys are all going away. Okay. You guys still hear voices inside your head and whatnot. Go ahead and roll a charisma check. Or saving throw.
Ooh.
Summer
an
breeze.
Alright, you are able you see your arm kind of twitch and the camel kind of you almost want the camel to jump off the cliff.
Oh, jeez.
But the camel instinctually goes back onto the cliff and
Rhogar,
you're
what are
okay.
you doing?
I don't know. Bad arm.
Okay. You
Down,
guys-
boy.
You guys are able to make it out of the ravine.
This is terrible. This is terrible. Both of you are incompetent fools.
I'm an incompetent fool. Are you serious?
You looked.
First of all, your hair's feeling no one, half elf. Second of all,
Did I hear that? I'm
no,
You're
you're
unconscious.
Okay.
Second of all, I saved his ass. I saved your ass. You're cool. And I saved her
And
ass.
Lyasha gives you a nod of approval and she says, and I will save you as well.
Still save me. I'm not incompetent.
You can save him.
She jumps down off the camel and she says,
Are her legs okay?
yeah, her legs are now healed.
Oh man, I was like,
Woo! Another bone fracture.
And she kind of places her hands on your forehead and she starts chanting things in an ancient elven language that none of you know.
None of us.
Yeah, this is a separate thing. And she begins to chant. She begins to chant. Her hand starts to glow almost like a fiery red, and it starts. And she asks you two to hold his arms down.
Or
Will it
grab
be painful?
She asks you to hold his arms down,
Holding it.
I'm holding his arms down.
and she starts to enchant. And you notice that her hands keep getting hotter and hotter and hotter and hotter, and you can see almost like burning, like almost like sizzling from your flesh, and you can see this large lump kind of like stick out of Rhogar's side of his neck, and it keeps going up slowly, and it starts poking out of his eye, and it shoots out and in kind of like a ball of flame, and you jump back away from her hands, and you fall into the ground,
What?
am I out?
and
What
you're out.
the hell was that?
You're out.
Can I spasm?
Yeah.
Can I spasm?
And then Lyastra looks at you and says, "I think you should probably wake up your friend now.
Yes.
Which one?
Really quickly, just
The less stupid one."
to follow up. Do you Could you do that again on Cyphrus, but could you make it more painful? He learns a lesson.
Unfortunately, there seems to be a lot more things permeating through your fellow gnomes' insides. We'll need to get back to my people as soon as possible.
That's for sure.
Or he will begin to be more volatile as the journey continues.
More volatile. Wow.
Yeah,
Alright,
don't,
you can't have
don't
that.
blame him. Blame the condition he's under. Okay?
No, we will blame him.
Lyostra
Seriously.
goes
The
back
condition
onto...
that he caused by looking at the fucking eye in the first place.
Lyostra jumps back onto the camel, and she
If
kind of
it- if
waits
it
for
were me,
everybody.
wouldn't
She
you?
kind of waits for everybody to settle down, and it's also 8:30, so we will close our game now.
Oh man, there's a
This was
mama.
stressful as hell.
That was a very stressful evening.
Whew, that was awesome.
All right.
Thank you guys.
Cyphrus!
Thank you guys so much for watching.
Please subscribe or however you follow on Twitch. We
Or
live
if you're on
stream-
YouTube, if you're on
or
YouTube.
our
too.
YouTube. We also have a YouTube channel now. So if you guys enjoyed this live stream, go ahead and join us every Sunday at 6 p.m.
Eastern time.
If you want to see Cypher's get his comeuppance.
Yes, or if you want to learn more about Cyphrus,
Who
go
knows
ahead and
what
check out
happens?
character
Maybe I
profiles.
full on have a little thing popping out of my stomach and running around the
Maybe
world
you're gonna
killing
give
people.
birth out of your butt.
No, maybe I go to the aisles where the elves are at, and then I give birth to the thing,
Oh my
and
goodness.
it kills all the
I sure
elves.
hope you do.
Sounds
Thank you
like
guys
a Final
for your
Fantasy.
earrings.
You help you hope all the elves die?
No, I hope that.
Love you guys. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Half dice, everybody.
I think it was an